Hey everybody, it's Wednesday night. Welcome to Super Geeked Up. This is what we're doing? Okay. All right. Hey everybody, I'm Jeff. That's Francis.
Yeah.
Welcome to Super Geeked Up, your live geeky pop culture show. If you haven't seen us before, we talk geeky topics, play fun geek-themed improv games, sometimes with guests. Not tonight, just me and Francis, but we will be returning to guests next week.
Yeah.
No, not sad. It's fun. So welcome everybody. I see before we even started, we had listeners make Greg, Josh, and Chaz in the chat. Thank you guys so much for tuning in early. And we'll definitely need your help with some of the games later. And we want to hear comments. If you're watching in post, thank you just as much. We always appreciate you watching.
Yes.
And Jalou just popped in. Hey, Jalou.
Hi.
Thank you. Oh, thank you for the applause already. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and Paul's here. Howdy.
Howdy.
Right.
Howdy,
Hey,
Paul.
Hello. Thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. So, all right. So, Francis, how's the Facey Space hosting going?
Well, I mean, it's out there, so all the Facey Space stuff is up and ready for you guys to go ahead and click and share. So if you follow us on Twitter and Facebook, now's the time to go on to those. I mean, Facey Space and Twitbook.
Right. Yeah. This is what Francis came up with right before the show, Facey Space. So that's what he told me he was doing.
Just on the Facey
Which
Space.
I think should be an actual name of a new platform.
Yeah, I should.
I would use it.
Use Facey Space.
Yeah.
It's a fun name too. Facey Space.
You know, you go to the spaces to see the faces.
Oh, you already have the tagline for this thing. What are you doing? Well, I'm in the spaces. Look at the faces. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Oh man, that's awesome. I love it.
And we're going places. All right. Tie up your laces before we go places. Now we're doing rhyming games like last week.
Oh no, it's ridiculous rhyming. We're not even doing the game right now. It's great.
I know, we're not. That was last week. All right, folks. We like to kick things off with our super geeky question. Then we got some games later on. I'm going to do Super Loveline. Ooh, that's always fun. Get to answer some romance questions from the experts. Not us. We're playing experts.
Right.
Like other people. And Super Camera Freeze. We'll play that as well later. And then a topic of your choice at the end of the show. So, all right. What is our super geeky question? Oh, hi, Kathy. Just in time.
Hi, Kathy. Hello. Look, I was one day away from perfect attendance in high school.
Were you really?
So sad. Yes.
Which year? Or all of high school? You mean
all of high school?
What? So senior year you missed?
Senior year, I missed.
Did you do senior skip day?
I did not do senior skip day. I had to go to a wedding. I had to go to my uncle's wedding, and it happened to be on a Friday.
What? So, tell your uncle to not get married on a weekday. He's ruining your first attendance.
So I had to go to a wedding, and I missed. I was one day away from 4 years of perfect attendance. It was like a 9-hour drive north of where I live.
Because too bad you couldn't have made an appearance and then left.
No, yeah. I wish. But anyway.
Were you really sad about that?
I was actually, because when I graduated, they were like, here are the people with perfect attendance. And there was like 3 people.
Oh, they made a big deal out of it?
Yeah. There was like 3 people. And then I was like, I was so close. Oh, man.
And then you tracked them all down and murdered them. I'm just kidding.
I told them, give me your day. I bullied them into giving me their the one day. I'd be like, it was me. It wasn't you.
You stole their certificate. You pushed them down in the mud and stole their certificate.
It's like, this is mine. But anyway.
By the way, the space is full of places with all those faces of twits. There you go.
Ooh.
That's all of them. MySpace, Facebook, Twitter.
So,
hello. Thank you, Chaz, for addressing us directly. Well, thank you. I appreciate that,
Chaz. So the question is, if you actually wanted to skip school and cut a class or whatever, or cut altogether, who would be the best fictional character of whom you would cut school with? I stopped talking as I just noticed that Jeff was chewing, and it's like, okay, I'm putting him on. I'm gonna put him on the spot.
Well, I finished my protein bar. Francis, I would have complained to your uncle because he made you miss one day.
I know, one day. That was it. Just the one day. Oh, well.
So at the wedding, were you like, yeah, congratulations, uncle. That's great. You're getting married. Like, were you all like petulant?
No, what's funny is it didn't hit me until senior year, because I think it happened my junior year, like a day.
Okay.
Yeah. So it didn't hit me till my senior year
Yeah,
when they're
so you
like
didn't. Yeah, that
passing it out to all the seniors. Like, here's your perfect attendance. It was like a little certificate with like a little frame, and I'm like, well, that could have been me.
frame too. Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember. But I know it's a certificate. I don't remember his frame, but yeah.
That's impressive though. That because once it happened, you could have. There was no reason for you to always have perfect attendance, but you still did it after that. That's impressive.
I did, yeah.
Like after senior year, you could have been like, "Fuck this!" Like I'm gonna skip, a couple times.
No, I was dumb. I had enough credits to have like a 3 or 4 class senior year, and I still decided to take 6 classes my senior year.
but getting that EP credit, right?
Well, look, one of them was drama. Okay, so it wasn't, whatever. Like it wasn't like a hard class. Yeah. Well, yeah, regular.
Well, no, but that's fun, right? It's a fun class.
It was fun. Yeah.
Hey, Nikki, it's so good to see you. I'm so happy you're here. It's great to see you here. We're talking. What if you're gonna skip school? What fictional character would you want to, go spend the day with and do some fun stuff? We got Chewbacca from Chaz.
I like that. Yeah.
That could be. Yeah, Chewbacca. I think he's a good. He's just a good buddy, good pal, loyal friend.
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
I mean, in all of Star, I mean, he just hops around, best buds throughout all of Star Wars lore.
I know, always the best friend, never the main character.
Oh, he was, for one thing, and really his family was, and he kind of like
that wasn't him. He was not in that, right?
He was.
He's briefly in it.
He was there.
He's with Han.
Right, because
the focus is on his family, though. So you see all of them, and you barely see Chewbacca.
Which is funny because the plot of that episode was to get Chewbacca to Kashyyyk for Life Day.
Yeah. See, so even when it's supposedly about him, he's still relegated to like the side.
He's still in the background somewhere.
Pride Day, right? Is that what it is?
No, a Life Day.
Life Day. Oh, that's not Pride Day. Something over here. We do. Yeah. Sorry. Life. Maybe it's a Life Pride Wookiee Day.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
But anyway, Chewbacca's good, and he can also protect you if anybody tries to cause trouble. Of course. Oh, She-Hulk can also protect you.
Yes. Yeah.
He wants the chorus cut with She-Hulk. He wants to do everything with She-Hulk. I don't blame him.
You know what? I would be fascinated the day that some property makes like this another amazing female green character, and I want to know if it'll like ever rival. Well. But she's not all green. But Gamorra's not all green, right? Unlike She-Hulk, who's
Ryan
green
Slave Girl.
Yeah, but that's people, right? There's no specific, But if there's like a Star Trek short, specifically on one Orion Slave Girl, right? Just on her, would she vie for the top spot in Lister's Mates kind of hierarchy of sexy ladies?
He always lists the Orion Slave Girls as a group. In this hierarchy, but I think She-Hulk's number 1. Yeah, as she should be. Yes, that's right, Nikki. I know your answer is Winona Earp. That's a great choice, actually, because Winona Earp is super fun to hang around with. She's a badass. She kicks ass, and she loves eating donuts. So we can eat donuts all day long.
And also, she's too old for high school. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Well, all these characters so far are too old for high school.
I know.
I mean, actually, okay. I don't know Chewbacca's age, but I'm pretty sure he's too old for high school.
That's true. I don't know how they age.
I mean, She-Hulk definitely. She's a lawyer.
Oh yeah, she's a lawyer.
So yes, I mean, I've been thinking high school keep, but they don't have to be high school. All these people went to high school at one point, right?
I know. I
bet Winona Earp, when she was in high school, cut a lot of classes. Actually, I bet.
Yeah, I would think more her. I would think more her sister than anyone else. I would think, right?
What? No, Waverly was the goody two shoes.
Oh, was she the goody two shoes?
Well, at first, anyway.
At first,
I think. I'm trying to. Yeah. I mean,
you did the panel, man.
I did. That was the best celebrity panel I ever did.
Yeah.
The Ghostbusters. Oh yeah, they'd be fun.
Sure. They would be fun.
You can go bust some ghosts.
Now, is it OG Ghostbusters, or is it the real Ghostbusters, or is it Ghostbusters Extreme, or is
what's Ghostbusters Extreme?
They made like another one where it was Egon and like
cartoon?
Some kids. Yeah, it was a cartoon.
Oh, I would do the cartoon Slimer and the real Ghostbusters because Slimer could be involved.
Oh yeah, well Slimer was in all of them, I think, except for this last movie. Slimer's always there. He's like,
but in the cartoon, he's actually a member of their team and he helps them.
That's Does he help them?
Yes. No, he
Oh,
does.
okay. I thought he was just
in the movie. No, he's just a like troublemaker guy.
But I even thought in the cartoon he was like a troublemaker. He was kind of like
he's kind of mischievous, I think. But he's like part of he's like the mascot kind. He's part of
he's like the normal of Garfield. In other words, like shows up shows up to kind of just like stir things up with Garfield and Odie.
Well, Nermal doesn't really stir anything up. Garfield just can't stand how everyone loves Nermal.
But he can't stand anybody though, really. Right?
Yeah, but yes, that's true. But he's okay he stands John because John feeds him.
Oh, that's true.
By the way, 10D of Lower Decks apparently is all green and is better than She-Hulk according to Jalou.
Ooh, look at that. Those fighting
there
words.
You go. There's an
Jalou.
all green character.
Love it.
Is it a Twi'lek, Jalou?
What's Lower Deck? So it'd be Star Trek.
Star Trek, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, the original Ghostbuster, she says. From the movie, I believe. Nermal was a badass. Hey, Matt. Matt's, by the way, going to be our guest next week.
Woohoo!
So, yeah.
Yeah, exciting.
Talk all about Nermal next week. All the main characters of Kim Possible were too old for high school because they graduated.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, that was really, they made it last year, though. But you know what? That's a good answer. Ron Stoppable, excuse me. I'm mixing names. But, they got married, I think, probably at some point, I'm guessing. So he can take her name. Ron Stoppable, I think, would be fun to skip school with.
I think so, too.
Or Kim, too, because she's got a legit reason. She's saving the world. She's always skipping school, actually.
Well, yes. Well, yeah.
But my actual answer, of course, is, he's excited to come on next week.
Yeah.
My actual answer is, of course, from one of my favorite shows, Saved by the Bell, Zach Morris, one of the ultimate characters who knows how to get away from Mr. Belding and cut class and skip school, and he's always in detention for it. But there's actually a whole episode about to see if he can cut school every period to meet up with because it's senior skip day or something, but he's not allowed to, or he'll be suspended because he's done it so many times. So he tries to sneak out every period to win a bet with Slater. There's an episode about that. Anyway, so that's, and Zach Morris always knows how to have fun. So that's my answer. What about you?
It'd be the gang of Ghost Rider, the ghost.
Writer, not Rider,
Ghost Writer. Which I don't know if anyone remembers is a PBS live action mystery solving show where in the very first episode Samuel L. Jackson was the uncle of one of the main characters, and he shows up for an episode, which is really weird to see Sam Jackson in a weird PBS show, right? Like a kids PBS show, and it's like, oh man.
Does he say, "You better get these Monday to Friday ghosts out of this monkey fighting house"?
It's the other way around. Yes.
Oh, you better get these monkey fighting ghosts out of this Monday to Friday house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. The plane is the second part.
Yeah, the plane is the second part.
That actually makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because it's you can only be in the house Monday to Friday. You got to get out on the weekend.
Yeah.
Just like the plane doesn't fly on the weekend.
No, it doesn't. It's Monday to Friday. Done. Yeah.
Oh, man. I would love if he said that, I would totally watch it. When was it? Was this a show on in the 90s?
It was late 90s, early 2000s.
Was it like a Saturday show?
No, well, I don't know really.
I guess it depends.
Yeah, it depends. I know it.
But it was kids solving mysteries.
It was kids solving mysteries, literary mysteries, right? Not literary, but it was all about writing and sentence structure and they'd write words.
It was an educational type show.
Yeah. It's a PBS show, so it has to have some type of education. So they'd have a zoom in on the notepad as they're writing words down very slowly for their clues. But it's a lot of fun. I really like it, and they had the most Caucasian girl on there was a hip hop rapper who had a song called "You've Got to Believe," even though it was a mix of, obviously every race was represented in the show. So they had an Asian kid and a Mexican kid and a black kid. They all races were represented. But the rapper was the little white girl. It was really kind of funny.
What did you say? The most Caucasian girl?
Because she was
picturing the whitest girl in the entire history of the world.
I mean, essentially, right? The way she rapped was the funniest, most adorable. I still like the song because it's really bad and it's really fun, but it's also really bad and it's great. You've got to
All right.
believe and reach for the skies. That's
Sounds
the
great.
line.
I gotta look this
Yeah.
up afterwards. Speaking of mysteries fighting teens, Paul had said Shaggy and Scooby Doo in the gang. That's a great choice.
Yeah.
Because again, you're skipping because they never went to school. They were always solving mysteries.
No.
None of those people have diplomas.
No.
Um,
No.
Oh, but then you're talking about like educational cartoon. That
Yes.
was that a cartoon? Ghost Rider or live?
No,
action?
Ghost Rider was live action.
Okay. Anyway, you made me think of Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego, the animated '90s series, and I would totally love to skip with Carmen Sandiego
Oh, sure.
because of course she's obviously brilliant at. She would be brilliant at cutting school, right? Because she sneaks into every place to do the crimes and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And you would travel all over the world.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she skips around the world.
You're not just like going down to the freaking convenience store skipping school. You're going to like I don't know Paris or
She goes to Kiev to Carolina. She's a sticky-fingered filcher from Berlin down to Belize. She'll take you for a ride on the slow boat to China.
I'm trying to think the other lyrics.
Well, then it's the chorus. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Jenna. Hey, Jenna's my
Hello,
awesome
Jenna.
friend. She's been on the show before. Mary
Yes.
and Pippin from Lord of the Rings.
Very, yeah. You can have some second breakfast with them as you go out and escape the Shire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually they'd be really fun people to cut school with. I think for sure.
Yeah. And then one of them will get you lost on an island after a plane crash, and the other
is one of them in Lost?
No, one of them is Lost. I forget which one, but one of them is in Lost. Yeah.
Jenna, are you wearing your Shadow Girl outfit in that picture, by the way, from Super Knocked Up? She was Shadow Girl in that, or is
That'd be great. I think it's a scarf, but yes.
Scarf.
Isn't that a scarf?
Oh, around her.
Around her, yeah.
Well, she might be putting a blanket on because maybe it was cold out. But I'm looking at the underneath the blanket.
I don't know.
Anyway. By the way, yes, Nikki said from Waverly or her younger sister was the bookworm.
Well, that makes more sense then.
Troublemaker.
Wow.
Oh, Kathy liked Ghost Rider, like you did.
Yeah, that's great.
Tammy, we got a troublemaker here. She spent too much time in the principal's office. Now I want to know why, but her answers are school age BFFs, Kitty, Pride, and Jubilee. Oh, that's so good. What a great choice. By the way, did Kitty, Pride, and Jubilee? I don't actually remember them really friends in the comics. Like, were they?
No, I don't think so. Kitty was too busy, trying to hook up with Colossus.
Right. That's right.
And Jubilee was too busy being angsty with Wolverine.
Oh yeah, because like it was kind of like what they tried to do in the movies, where Rogue was like the one he was taking care of. That's like that was kind of his relationship with Jubilee, right? He looked after.
Yeah, I think that was. Yeah, I think that was more the weird uncle niece kind of relationship.
Yeah, they should have done that in the movies too. The Weasley twins, George and Fred. That's it. Yeah, got it. Now we okay. So now she would do it, I guess, with Xena, Wonder Woman, and She-Ra. We can ride horses out of school. That's good to cut school.
And equestrian school.
Yeah, they are all very talented horse women.
If they ever do like a teenage version of Wonder Woman, they go to school on horseback.
Right. Well, yeah, because it would be an all like Themyscira set.
Well, they are going to do I forget, Paradise Island. I think is the name of a show, a series.
All about Wonder Woman.
All about about
like
Themyscira.
A younger Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I think about Thunder. I don't know about Wonder Woman specifically, or Younger Woman, which would be her younger counterpart. Younger Woman.
I didn't know. Wait, are they really? Is that from Gunn and wants to do that? Or
Gunn's going to be doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the new series.
Paradise Island?
Paradise Island, yeah.
Yeah, which is another name for Themyscira.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Hang on, I'm just looking at we got other answers here. Didn't Ghost Rider have some kind of bubblegum monster? Is that true?
They did. Yes. The Ghost Rider did have a bubblegum monster that I forgot how they they defeated it. I think it was just like freezing the gum. Like, yeah, you have to freeze gum to get out of your hair. I think that's how they beat it. But yeah, there was a bubblegum monster.
you
There was a few
freeze gum?
monsters.
That's how you do it?
To get out of your hair, yeah, you're supposed to freeze gum.
Oh, I should do that.
And then break it. And then get out of your hair.
Paul wants to hang with the gang of Denver the Last Dinosaur. It'd be cool to hang out with Dino-Saucers. I actually don't know this show, but sounds
Denver
great.
the Last. Oh yeah, there.
Dino-Saucers. That sounds like alien dinosaurs.
Dinosaur. It's animated.
Aha! Jenna is Shadow Girl in this. Yes, that's a great picture.
Ooh, Shadow Girl forever.
I forgot we did that picture.
Forever.
Dino-Saucer, is it a cartoon?
Denver the Last Dinosaur is a cartoon from 1988.
All right. Tammy wanted to participate in a flash mob a la Ferris Bueller. Well, they were big. They really got big again, like what, 5-10 years ago or something?
Yeah. Well, yeah. There was a flash mob that would just in the New York. There was a flash mob that would just go ride the subway in just their underwear. I forget why, but that was like their thing, to just ride the subway back and forth in their underwear, and it was a group of them. They had a YouTube channel where they would do random flash mobs in different parts of the city, like in like different malls and restaurants and stuff. It was really strange. No, that was only one thing. It was like it was like an annual thing where you're supposed to ride the subway in your underwear.
Like it was like the Polar Bear Club.
Kind of like the Polar Bear Club, yeah.
But they ride the subway.
Yeah.
And in New York, people probably were like, whatever.
Yeah, another day. What was just another day?
Oh, hello, Michael. Thanks for watching. We're talking what characters. If anybody just joined us, you want to?
It's not Home Slice. I like Home Slice. That's a good name. I like that. I hope you greet everyone that way there, Michael, because that'd be really fun. I think I need to start greeting people that way.
Oh, Power Rangers. There you go. Cut school with the Power Rangers.
Go to Angel Grove and hang out with Power Rangers.
Is that the name of the town they were in?
Yeah.
The high school?
Angel
Grove. It Angel Grove High School?
I believe it was Angel Grove High School with Bulk and Skull, the two bullies.
Oh, Bulk. Wow, that's a blast from the past. Bulk and Skull. So Bulk was the really big guy?
Yeah, Bulk was the big guy and Skull was the really skinny guy.
Did he have like a skull tattoo? Did he wear skulls or like? I'm
curious if it just meant that he was bony. Yeah. You couldn't call him skeleton, so you just call him Skull. I don't know.
He turns into Skeletor later on.
Get you, man.
Jubilee was the original school skipper. That's how the X-Girls found her when they went to the mall. Oh, Kitty is the Cameron character who Jubes and I would guilt into going with us.
Cameron. Yeah.
Who's Cameron?
That's from Ferris Bueller. Cameron was the best friend who, he was the guy who did, he was the one that did the accent for the Chicago. God, was he the sausage guy? God, he goes, "Hello, yes, it's my son at the restaurant." He just had that weird voice. It was great anyway. And he also took his dad's famed classic car out for a spin.
All right. So Jalou, feel free to bring this up at the end of the show when we do the viewers' choice, different topics.
Ooh, yeah, bring it up again, Jalou. I have
talk about that.
I have thoughts.
And I definitely at the end of the show, I want to talk about Hogwarts Legacy game, which I just started playing yesterday. I'm sure Francis did as well.
Hogwarts.
Yeah, I was saying Hogwarts. Those hogs, they have warts.
They do, yeah. Anyway,
great. Now I'm trying to say it right. I'm going to keep saying Hogwarts now.
Yeah, don't know. Well, because it's Hogwarts. Because there's a Hogsmeade, right? So the hogs.
That's it.
Yeah, there's a Hogsmeade.
Let's see. Nikki's a big fan of. Oh wait. Let me get the theory first. Xena and Gabby never really died. They earned their place at the mascara. Oh, and Nikki loves that theory. I still refuse to acknowledge the last episode. Oh, I think I didn't watch. Yeah, I stopped watching the last couple seasons. So, they both die, really?
Well, so in the last few seasons, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Tammy and Nikki, but I want to say they introduced God, and then like it's all biblical stuff for like the last few seasons of Xena, and Xena even does like there's an episode where she does an impersonation, like she does the voice of God to stop someone from killing their son. It's like really weird. And the gods are dying out because no one's believing them in them anymore. And
so they got rid of the Greek gods, and they introduce
Biblical
cra-
god. Yeah.
oh my god, thank god I stopped watching.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they did. You'll have to remind me on that one. But that's around the time I stopped watching too.
All right, but I do think of Xena as a great character, and I did really enjoy it earlier in its run. And I do like the idea of them being with the mascara, because Xena would fit
Yeah.
right in with the Amazons.
They all
Oh,
have
there were Amazons in the show all the time. Gabrielle actually became queen of the Amazons at one point.
That's right. Yeah. Even though I love how her story arc was, she's just like this meek kind of. Wasn't she just like kind of like a historian sort of or something like that?
Yeah, I almost want to say bard, except she didn't really sing. She was more just like a writer, though, like a recorder of stories and.
Yeah. And then
right.
she became she had her staff, of course, and then she became a warrior. She became a warrior princess.
And wore less clothing.
And wore less clothing, yeah, and had to imply a relationship with Xena and could never say it out loud.
Yeah, well, people love that. Particularly that, man, I always remember that tub scene when they're in the tub together.
Yeah, exactly. That was like the defining moment, in Xena lore.
But they never actually. They never really did anything actually in the show, right?
They never consummate. Yeah, they
never really like expressed their feelings out loud for each other, right, or anything.
No, again, it was all implied.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's late '90s, early 2000s. People weren't ready yet for that kind of stuff.
Deep Space Nine did it, but they were one of the absolute first. So
yeah.
Hang out with Captain Planet. Okay. Now wait. I think people now are just talking about who they want to hang out with. Because I don't feel like Captain Planet would cut school, right? Doesn't he seem like he was on a straight and narrow kind of guy, more like?
No, but those 5 kids would.
Oh, okay. So,
those 5 kids.
Oh, and then they formed Captain Planet. Right? All right. Okay. Never mind, Paul. You're good.
Yeah. Those 5 kids would just be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and, we're going to skip class because I have the power of heart, which does nothing.
We got Pop Holes, Rainbow Bright. All right. Cool.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
Well, I was gonna say I like Jalou's answer because it's all Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy stuff.
Babelfish.
The one before that, the Skip the Planet with Trillian, Ford Prefect, and Arthur Dent.
Oh, okay. Those are all
the trinity of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. They did skip the planet though, but it wasn't by choice. they had to destroy Earth for an intergalactic highway, so that's the reason why they had to skip the planet.
Oh my goodness. Yes, Necrodius, thanks for tuning in. We mentioned Scooby Game, but that's a great choice for. Yeah, they're right. We would solve mysteries for sure, absolutely. And then back to Nikki with the Xena thing. They introduced the one god, yes, and sort of biblical, but not that bad. The voice impersonation was back in season 1, and it was supposed to have been Gabrielle doing that.
Oh, okay. So I'm mixing all of it together.
So maybe
but
she
either
was
way.
pretending to be Zeus or something, or Hera, or I don't know.
It's all a blur. I mean, I haven't seen it since it aired, like in the '98 or whatever. Unfortunately,
Answer to the universe, right?
Yep, it's the answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42.
All right, cool. All right, folks, that was thanks for all those answers for the character you want to skip school with. You can keep them coming, of course, or if you're watching in post, let us know what you.
Who would you skip school with?
Yeah, those are a lot of fun characters, though.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many high schools, we didn't even get into like 80s sitcom teenagers who you'd want to skip school with, like the girl from oh my god, the one who can stop time. What's her face?
I know what you mean.
Out of this world. The girl, yeah.
She did that.
Well, that started time. So to stop time, oh yeah, you're right. To stop time, she did that. To start time, she did this.
Okay.
And she summoned New Kids on the Block. I think episode 1 or 2. She summoned New Kids on the Block to her.
She could summon people to her?
She did, yeah. She summoned them.
Stop time.
No, she summoned them, I think.
Oh, that's funny. You know who else could stop time? Zach Morris. Time out.
Yeah. Well, Zach's power wasn't stopping time. Zach's power was fourth wall breaking, which is part of the time, I guess.
But he also, yes. But he stopped time to break the fourth wall.
Ah. Well, there you go.
Carl Urban was in the voice of God when he was trying to get his father to kill his little brother.
Okay.
Oh my God, Carl Urban has so many roles in that show.
Yeah. No, Carl Urban was Caesar.
And Cupid in the show.
Right.
And apparently this other character.
Well, you need to work.
Tiny Wonder. That's
Small
the
Wonder.
robot. Small
Small
Wonder is the
Wonder, yeah.
robot girl, right?
Yeah, but she
All
was
right, so you want to skip school with what's the show called again? The Time Stop?
out of this world.
Out of This World.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess maybe Josh left. I'm surprised he didn't say Alf, that he would like to skip school with Alf.
But Alf never went to school though. That's
Yeah, but if he did.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to skip school with Snoopy because Snoopy sneaks into school to go to. Actually, never mind. He wants to sneak into school. Actually,
I know, right?
but then he gets tossed out because he's a dog. Which I think is just mean. He's there. He's there to learn. He's being quiet.
If I were younger, it would be Calvin from Calvin.
Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. We'd go on adventures with.
Dude,
with
they
Hobbes.
had so many adventures. That's all they did.
I'd have my own like stuffed animal of which would turn alive, and we could all have like a fun.
So what would your animal be?
It would be. That's a good question. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. I have to think about this one. I wouldn't want to be I wanted to be some really cool, unique animal. Like, you know what? I know. It would be a narwhal.
A narwhal?
A stuffed narwhal. Yeah. That'd be really cool, actually.
Okay. Mine will be an otter.
Oh, I like how we both pick sea creatures. We both picked ocean animals. Otter's better, though.
Oh, wait. Is Hufflepuff because I just learned I was Hufflepuff. Is that Badger? Badger. Right? Not Otter. Yeah.
Hufflepuff is
Do
Badger.
badgers go in the water?
No, badgers are land creatures.
Land animals, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Carl Urban has as many roles as Xena has skills. Nice. See, now that's just another reason why she loves Xena so much.
So Xena has 3 skills.
No. But, well, okay, hang on. Not if you think of all of Carl Urban's roles throughout his career.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah. That Xena has all the skills.
Yes. She's like, better than, what's his face? Liam Neeson in Taken.
Wow, look at you pulling the Huxtables there, Tammy. Oh, look at that.
Never skipping with Vanessa Huxtable or going to an unapproved concert with her because Claire Huxtable scares. Oh, you're right. Claire Huxtable would not be okay with that nonsense.
Now, if you were with the different, the spin-off A Different World cast, then I think
Dwayne
all of
Wayne.
them. Yeah,
Dwayne Wayne.
So
he was a man. I like him. Didn't that first? Was she? Remember? Actually, I don't know how long that ran, but I remember
like
I watched
5 years. It was there for a while. Yeah.
Was it only the first season they had that white girl and then they got rid of her?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
No, get out of here.
I'm gonna look because I don't know anymore.
I remember there was one in the first season at least.
Yeah.
But there was Whitney. That's Jasmine Guy, who was the really stuck up proper one. But then her and Dwayne, I think, went out, actually had a relationship later on in this show, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, Dwayne. Oh man, yeah. Wow. Look at this. Oh, I remember all of these characters. You know who was okay? Apparently, I didn't know this. Marissa Tomei was in the show for 22 episodes.
Is she the white girl I'm thinking about?
Maybe. I mean, 87 to 88. So she was only there for the first season. Yeah.
My God, that was Marissa Tomei.
That was Marissa Tomei. She was
crazy.
She was yes, it was her. Oh my God, I'm looking at
crazy.
At the promo images. Yeah, she's the. Well, you know why she went and did My Cousin Vinny, and she's like, I'm done. I gotta go do My Cousin Vinny. Sorry, guys. I'll see you later.
I gotta go win my Oscar.
Yeah, I gotta go win my Oscar. Yeah, don't mind me.
Marissa
the white roommate. Yeah.
Marissa Tomei. Yeah.
Marissa Wolf was the white roommate.
Oh, Marissa Wolf. Was it really?
No. Because that'd
Marissa Wolf, our guest. I was like, what? I mean, our friend who's off the guest.
Yeah.
Jeez, come on. She would have been like fucking 10 or something.
I know. That's why.
All right, cool. All right, so that's good. Hey, good old 80s shows.
Yeah, I love that.
You know who wouldn't have cut school? Alex.
Steve Urkel. Oh no.
Steve Urkel. No, they loved going to school.
Man,
Steve Urkel had perfect attendance, I bet.
Unless
something with Laura caused him to have to skip to help Laura out with something.
Or he skipped because he was Stefan or Cal.
So does he not get credit? If he goes as Stefan, does he not get credit for being there?
Stefan is someone completely different.
It is.
It's not Steven. It's Stefan.
That's funny, actually.
What was the sister's name or the cousin, the female?
Who?
The
Oh, the cousin of Steve.
Yeah, who when he played the female.
When he played the
Yeah.
who was in love with Eddie.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting, but yes.
Oh man.
Good enough for an Oscar, but not the Huxtables.
No.
Well, but actually, after that first season, what's her face left?
Yeah.
Because originally it was a spinoff of.
Yeah, it was. Well, no, it's a spinoff of the Cosby Show.
Denise. Was that
Denise? Yeah, Denise Huxtable was the
yeah. That, but she left after the first season, went back to Cosby Show.
Right.
So really, then it was just its own thing for almost its whole run without her at all.
Yeah. Which
It's actually pretty impressive that it still survived because it was totally a spinoff for her.
Yeah, and it lasted a while too. I mean, like I said, it lasted. Let's see.
Here you go. And by the way, Myrtle Urkel.
Myrtle, thank you. Oh my God, yeah, Myrtle.
Thanks, this is great.
Yeah, Lisa Bonet was only there from 87 to 89, so she was there for the first episode of the second season and then left.
Wait, she was there second season, one episode, and then left?
Yeah, because I think.
I guess they wanted to explain.
Right, explain her out. But it's 6 seasons, so that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
Julie just saw a random clip of Urkel doing his dance on the Emmys. He did his dance at the Emmys?
Oh, he must have.
Just back in when it was on, you mean?
Oh, yeah, easily. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Early 90s, totally. Because he was a phenomenon. Urkel was.
Oh, yeah. I love Urkel, man.
Did I do that was a real catchphrase for the longest
and the pants,
time.
Yeah.
And the suspenders. Pants, yeah. And that one car he drove, the
Urkelmobile.
Well, yeah, but that's a real car though. Like that was a real vehicle.
Oh, I just knew it was the Urkelmobile. Was it really? I thought they just
no, that's a real. That's a real existing vehicle. The
that
front door opened
that way.
Yeah, that opened in the front. Yeah, that was real.
Good God, it's so unsafe.
Well, I mean, it's a smart car before smart car.
That's like even smaller than a smart car. I feel like
it is. It's smaller than a smart car. That's
so I just saw he was on a commercial right now. Carl, the dad, who's I know his name. What's his name?
Reginald Val Johnson. Oh wow.
Yeah, he's on this progressive car commercial. And he looks amazing. Like actually, I can't believe how good he looks.
That's good. I mean, he's in his 80s now, almost, isn't he? At least has to be. 30s and so maybe 70s.
About 30 years away. No, probably 70. Yeah, right. 70s. He's probably 40 or 40s.
So, do you want to know what God? I'm telling you, Google's listening because I just put REG and it finished Reginald Val Johnson. I'm telling you, Google's listening in. He's 70. He's exactly 70. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And the Urkelmobile is a BMW Isetta. A 1960
BMW?
It's a 1960 BMW Isetta.
Wow. Yes, he is the TV. Right. He's like playing TV dad, like who always knows best in the commercial.
Oh, that's good. That's fun. Yeah.
Like the guy doesn't listen to his real dad on the commercial, but he listens to the same thing Carl tells him because it's TV dad.
Oh my God.
All right. There we go. All right, cool. So there you go, folks. There's some 80s people you can cut school with. Have some fun.
Did you hear a story out of curiosity? What prompted this question? Did you hear the story of one of your students skipping school or something?
No, my students would never do that. Such a thing.
Wait, did you skip school? Did you ever skip school?
Not really. I skipped one class once.
Oh.
I mean, I stayed home, like particularly senior year. I was absent way too much, but that was just more like I didn't want to wake up and go to school.
I get you.
Like I'm kind of the way I'm phrasing this question is more like I never really said oh yeah, let's just get out of here and go do some shenanigans, which I kind of wish I did now in retrospect. Man, even actually this one guy, what was he? Was he a senior and I was a junior or something? I had the last period free, and he's like, oh yeah, I can leave school. Do you want to come with me? I'll drive you. And I was like, oh no, I guess I should stay and go to the library because I'm not supposed to. I'm like, that's so stupid. I fucking didn't even have a class. I'm just in the library studying.
Wow. I was too busy. Yeah,
I was generally a good student.
Good. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I was just thinking about Zach Morris or something. I don't know how this came to me.
Oh, I was just curious. I was just curious.
All right, let's do our first geeky game. Super camera freeze. Let's.
I know. I like they
I
have
was
to think about it.
deciding.
Every game is super.
I was
It's
deciding
like,
which one.
is it super?
Could be
camera
anything. That's
freeze?
just leaves them in suspense.
Is
It
it
could be anything.
is it super acronyms? Super amazing
Super camera
acronyms.
freeze. So France and I will do a scene, but at certain points we'll say something like, "Oh, what was that?" or "Your camera froze up," and then we have to do the line, redo the line we just did in a different way. What should we get as suggestions for this scene?
Characters, I think.
Fictional characters.
Mhm.
Okay, give us some fictional characters, folks. That could be talking on like a web cam talk or like through
Like a webcam talk. Hello.
through view screens like in sci-fi or holograms or something like that. Let's see here. That's right. Family Matters is a spinoff of Perfect Strangers. Harriet was on Perfect.
Harriet was in Perfect Strangers. Yeah, she was the was she a security guard or something?
Was she that?
I remember.
She might have been, or did she? I don't know.
She was in the because she was in the.
Or did she clean the building?
No, she was like a. I think I'm pretty sure. Well, I'll look it up.
Yeah, she might have been. All right, we'll find out. They'll tell us.
Yeah.
Well, this is also weird. In the last season of Family Matters, they replaced her with a different actress.
They did?
Yeah, like because if you watch the last season, like not that long ago, I don't know, maybe Hulu or something, I was watching it. It's so bizarre, like just.
Well, I mean, they did it for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and they made fun of it. Like they actively point out that the mom is their friend. But Harry got oh wow. Oh yeah, look at that.
All right, we have a lot of choices here. The cast of Blazing Saddles, anime cat girl, the producer's cast, the Voyager doctor played by Bashir having freezing issues. That's funny because he actually is a hologram, the Voyager doctor. No, Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. Elevator operator.
Oh, she was an elevator
operator. Thank you, Matt.
I would have loved it. It was like, okay, guys, I want you to play an elevator operator.
At first, that's what I thought it was. Cast of Voyager, which I'm tempted to do. D&D character cartoon. Oh, the D&D cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. All right, what do you want to do here? Which characters?
I mean, I don't want to fall into the trope that we normally do of playing Star Trek something or other. I feel like we let's see.
Well, come on, people love Star Trek. That's what
I know.
Do you want to be Dr. Claw then? Do you want to be an elevator operator? That famous elevator operator character.
I kind of want to be an elevator operator just for the sake of okay.
Are you going to be Harriet, the elevator operator?
No.
Or are you just going to be a regular?
I'm going to be the elevator operator from the Tower of Terror.
Oh, perfect. For the the amazing
going up
Disney ride.
Yes. Well, not in Disneyland anymore.
It's still Tower of Terror, right?
No, Disneyland is
No, but isn't it called the Guardians Tower of Terror now?
No, it's called Guardian. No, it's something different. It's like the Guardians.
I thought they kept the name still.
Nah, I mean,
well, because we were there to actually right. You didn't. You waited for me, right? Because you didn't.
Yeah, I waited. Yeah, yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, I have an incredible fear of heights, so I don't do heights.
Anyway, but Tower of Terror original is still in Disney World, which is the best.
Yes.
So you'll be that elevator operator.
And I think in like Tokyo too. I'm pretty sure some of the other Disneylands have Tower of Terror. Oh man, there's more.
I agree, Paul. He would, but too bad you're stuck with me as Dr. Claw because that's who I'm going to play.
Ooh, and I'm going to be
Mr. Universe. Is this Arnold Schwarzenegger posing when he went
from Firefly? I forget. I don't remember the name of the actor, but yes.
Was he a bad guy?
No, I don't think he was. I think he was a good guy.
Dr. Bashir Pulaski, I'm sure it's supposed to be, but I want to call her Pulaski now, talking about why there's an outbreak of heartburn in the Federation. That's funny, too. Sorry, Pulaski. Folks. For some reason, Francis is poo-pooing all the Star Trek suggestions.
Look.
He wants to expand his repertoire as an actor, which is good. All right, he's an elevator operator from Tower of Terror. I'm Dr. Claw. It's going to be terrible. Sorry, folks, but I'm going to try something different.
You don't have to be Dr. Claw.
I'm going to try something different.
You could be a sizzling sensual saxophonist. You could be...
there it is. Wow, sizzling and sensual.
He's sizzling.
So it's Kenny G.
sensual.
Kenny G.
How funny would this game be if all you did was saxophone sounds?
Oh, that'd be something, all right.
Anyway.
Okay, so what are the elevator operator and Dr. Claw talking about, folks? Give us what are they discussing via, I guess, webcam, right? Or via phone or Skype or whatever.
It's gonna be one of those old round, what is it, where you have to spin the thing to,
I know what you mean,
the gear. I can't remember the name. There's a specific name for it that I can't think of right now, but you know what I mean. And you have to wind it up in order for the phone to work. Actually, no, instead, somehow, for some reason, we're connected to the operating service where they have to patch us through with the different things, and that's why we keep our phone line sucks, is because, well, they didn't plug it all the way in. You're muted.
So we can't see each other?
No, well, we can see. We can't. No, well, we can hear each other. Thank you, Crank. You know that Jason Statham movie, Crank.
Okay, so we're talking about how to get a good henchman. Thanks, Paul.
Okay, yeah, how to get a good henchman.
How to get good henchmen.
Okay, all right.
And folks, and anytime either of us can like pretend like we can't hear. I'll start like this.
Apparently, the elevator operator's name is Dewey Todd.
Okay, I was trying to do the Dr. Claw hand thing, but I can't get the right position with my chair. Dewey Todd. Did somebody suggest that?
No, that's the name of the Tower of Terror elevator operator.
Dewey Todd?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a bellhop and an elevator operator.
This is Dr. Claw. Can you hear me?
Tower of Terror. How can I help you?
Oh, yes, good. Tower of Terror. That sounds exactly like the place I want.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have henchmen?
Henchmen? Why, as a matter of fact, we do. We have plenty of henchmen. Which kind of henchman would you like? Would you like a tall henchman, fat henchman, big henchman, small henchman? Or maybe you just want those types of henchmen that look really angry all the time, but don't say anything.
I'm sorry, I didn't get any of that. What did you say?
Maybe you're looking for that kind of henchman that likes to thrust his hips at people because he likes to point with his penis.
Oh, what? Did I call a porn line?
No.
Is this the Tower of Fucking? I always get those numbers confused.
No, sir. No, sir. It is the Tower of Terror, and I'm more than happy to serve you in the proper way, if you get my meaning.
Wait, what was that?
We're more than happy to service your elevator. Do you have a specific henchman you'd like to service your elevator?
Oh, yes. I really enjoy incompetent henchmen that always fail at getting gadget, and then I can yell at them at how terrible they are.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I think our connection was a little weak there. Can you say it again?
Yes, I really enjoy impotent henchmen who can never get it up, and they never succeed in fucking gadget up the ass.
Well, sir, here at the Tower of Terror, as an elevator operator, we're sure to make sure it's always going up, or down, or up, or down, or up again.
Wow, that must take a lot of stamina for your henchmen.
Well, yes. We need our henchmen. I can speak English. To have plenty of stamina so that they can do the killing for you.
Yes, I don't. That's good. I don't like to get my hands busy. I just sit in my chair all day, resting my hand, only my one hand, on the side of the chair, and I stroke my cat. That's not a euphemism, by the way.
I'm sorry, sir. You broke up a little bit on that one. Can you say that again?
Yes, I said I really like pussy.
Oh, dear. Oh, yeah. Wait.
Well, I might have called the wrong place for that.
No, we have plenty of cats for your henchman pleasure. We have Battle Cat, we have Cat o' Nine Tails, and of course we have Cat in a Hat. Which cat would you like to order for your henchman?
Oh, please. Wait, what was that? Could you tell me more about Cat in the Hat?
Well, Ken the Hat is a fat cat in a hat that sat with a vat because he's all about that.
Oh, I really like vats. They're good to like try to, get troublesome inspectors and dump them into the boiling oil of vat.
I'm sorry. What? What?
Yes, I love vats because I like to take sensual mud baths in them. It's really relaxing after a day of gadget foiling my evil plans.
Oh, well, that's why we have plenty more of these beautiful, lovely henchmen that you can order for the low price of $900 million.
Wait a minute, I don't think I got that price right. What was it?
You can have any one of these wonderful, beautiful henchmen, all for the price of your foreskin.
Oh, great. Well, oh, damn it. That was taken off a long time ago.
Oh, dear. No, we need them. I don't know why we need it.
Why? Is that really what you want to be paid in? Oh, wait. How about if I give you this is so gross. You know what? I think I gotta go call someone else. All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Insane.
It's terror for a reason.
Yeah, no kidding. That was quite a terrifying call, as Paul says here.
Terrifying.
Must have missed this episode of Inspector Gadget growing up. Yeah, that was the censored one.
Yeah.
All right, glad you enjoyed it, Paul. Do you have cat sup?
Oh, that would have been good. Oh, man.
All right, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Nikki. Cat in the Hat comes with extra things like thing 1 and thing 2.
Oh, thing 1 and thing 2. That would have been good.
Yes, that did escalate very fast. Who's Marie Laveau?
I don't know who Marie Laveau is.
Oh, tell us.
Yeah, tell us. I don't know who that
is. It sounds French. Marie Laveau. Sorry if I don't speak much. Watching with what? Greg. You can type with the other hand.
Greg. Oh, man.
Now, you know what? He's like, I'm booking my trip to Disney World to go to Tower of Terror.
Oh, man.
They should use this as their promo. Disney.
It's their promo. Tower of Terror. Hello, welcome to the Tower of Terror.
Did you have your foreskin to pay us?
No, we
don't need your ticket. Just your foreskin.
To buy yourself a henchman or a ride of doom.
Oh, Marie Laveau was the voodoo queen of New Orleans. Well, yeah, you guys can do whatever you want when you watch us. Knock yourselves out.
That's true. As long as one of those hands is clicking the like button.
Oh, you're right. Make sure one hand is free to do that. Subscribe, right?
Subscribe.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
That sounds pure foul. Oh, yes. That's old Greg's joke. The foul joke.
Boyd. My board. Boyd.
All right. That was Super Camera Freeze, folks. Thanks for your suggestions there. All right. Dr. Claw, elevator operator. That's definitely a new one for us.
I know, right? The most unrelated characters.
But it worked out because they were, the Tower of Terror could provide henchmen. That could be the name of a place that provides henchmen.
It's kind of true. Yeah.
I think he means choking the chicken.
Yeah, it could be joking the chicken.
Greg, if you're going to do a joke, can you get it right, please? Joking the chicken? Is that a new phrase for masturbate?
Well, look, he's been spending too much time with Canadians. That's how they say it in Canada.
They say,
what are you doing?
The chicken?
What are you doing? I'm joking the chicken.
Wait, Paul's Canadian. I don't think Paul confirm or deny that.
Is Paul really Canadian? Oh, that's fun. Yeah. I love that there's always I'm glad there's always a Canadian in the chat room.
We're very popular in Canada.
Yeah.
All right, folks, let's see here. Let's thank our Patreons before we do anything else. Use the Force, Greg, and free up that. Oh, my God. Honestly, I've never actually thought about using the Force to masturbate.
It's like the Stranger.
I don't know why I've never thought of that, like people doing that.
It's a Stranger.
Well, Wait, the stranger is. Is that
Well, the
from like?
stranger's supposed to be you numb
Isn't
your
that when you wrap something around your arm so it
yeah.
feels
So
like someone
you
else's?
you numb your hands. You don't have
What is that?
sensation.
What TV show or movie talked
Oh,
about that?
there's too many TV
Lots of
shows and
them.
movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know I
that's
saw
a
like somewhere.
that's a common joke
I don't know if it was
for
Kevin
that.
Smith or something else or
Yeah, that's a common joke.
this. If
God,
Darth Vader did this, he'd probably be a lot happier. Not so mad or force choking everybody else.
no, I think it got burnt in the lava. That's why he's so upset.
Okay,
That's why
you're
he's
right.
so angry.
Well, yeah, maybe it did. I'm trying to remember how much of him was left in that scene.
It was just a torso. A torso
Yeah.
and one arm. That's all he had left.
Well, yeah, I guess he'd have to have a prosthetic dick then, if he had it, which could be very useful for the ladies anyway.
For the ladies.
Or Grand Moff Tarkin. Yes, Canada all the way. I told the chicken a joke, you perverts.
That's true.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you have chickens in your house that you're telling jokes to.
It's how you get the best eggs from them is you tell them a joke.
He is hot under the collar. I mean, the suit is so heavy and hot. Yeah.
Well, he's always yeah. Isn't he always like in actual Star Wars lore? He's always in a back to tank. Otherwise, he's in the suit, but he's normally in a back to tank trying to like heal. I'm pretty sure that's
not in the movies. He's not
in the movies, but I thought that's what the part of the purpose of that because he's sometimes in that dome tube.
Well, that one time we see him in the dome, but he's not in a back to tank there. I don't think.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Yeah, we never really learned exactly what that was. It's only like one time, I think, in Empire we see that.
Yeah.
But maybe the dome contains the right breathing stuff for him or something, like clothes.
Because he doesn't have the helmet on when he's in the
that's
dome.
why he can't have the helmet. Maybe it has enough, whatever in there. Not that I really want to know why he wants to just hang out in a really small black dome.
Well, because I don't think you can have it like a big room full of that stuff, right?
I suppose. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, in the comics, I guess he's in a lot of times in the back to tank.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh, Greg, we've never had back to tanks in our Star Wars show we do tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m., folks, on Art of the Roll. Check it out.
And Greg has a video of like he what is it? He does a character build, a D&D character build for Darth Vader. Like he says,
for Anakin Skywalker, yeah.
Oh, for Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader. Yeah. It's good. It's fun. I like those videos. Keep doing them, Greg. They're fun.
I think he said he's going to try to do more and more of those. Super rich oxygen environment in the dome. His lungs are toast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Matt seriously knows the answer to everything. I feel like he's some kind of savant of geeky knowledge.
Well, yeah. I mean
everybody's impressive here, but I don't know. He just whatever it is, he's just nope, this is it. This is it. This is it.
Well, I like that the hosts of this show normally don't have the answer.
Hey, don't make us feel that bad. We sometimes have the answer.
We have geek cred, but we just forget quite often. I think because we retain too much information. We have too much info in our heads, so it's hard for us to remember.
That's
everything.
why these people are here.
Yeah.
These awesome people. All right. So anyway, folks, our awesome Patreons help us out every month by pledging in whatever amount they want. Yeah. Patreon.com/supergeekedup is where you can go. You can do $1, $2, $5, $10, whatever. Any amount really is a great boost to us and doing our geeky shenanigans and forgetting geeky information every week, according to Francis. So if you're at $10 or more a month, you're a super shout out patron, and we give you a weird shout out every month.
I know. I'm really it's so other podcasts and stuff I listen to, they just list names.
Yeah.
I had to make it harder by doing something weird when it was just when we just started. I'm like, oh, we'll make it fun, and I'm going to do something silly with everything, and that just kind of made it so hard.
But that's how we're different.
Yeah.
Listen, anybody show can read names off. We
That's
make
true.
it super fun and awkward.
All right.
But by the way, folks, you can also, if you don't want to do the Patreon, you can click that super sticker chat button at the bottom of your chat to do a one-time donation. And we appreciate that.
If you want to be like, well, how do I do it for free though? How can I make sure share, post it, retweet it, put it on Facebook and Instagram, just throw it everywhere. If you're on Mastodon or all those other weird things, just put them on. Just put the link to the YouTube on there. Do you have the @ I forget. Do you have the @ Super Geeked Up? Like, do you have the special name now or whatever?
Oh yeah,
cool
you
username.
You can go to either youtube.com/@SuperGeeked Up or just Super Geeked Up still works like it always did.
Do it.
Yeah, that's right. Go to your local Panera and Starbucks. Just tell people at random tables. Go up to them. Tell them to watch.
Your Facey Space. Yeah.
Yeah, Facey Space.
Your Facey Space.
Be like Share Bear from Care Bears and just share with everyone.
Yeah. Make it happen.
And make from your chest have a
your
glowing
chest.
light. As you share, like
from your bosom. Just spread.
Well, spreading bosoms, that could work.
Well, you guys had names. You guys had
They did?
Remember we called them like
I like that she's like blah. Wait, I think she means now like maybe each individual patron needs
our super names. Oh, okay.
Yes, we had a name was it just Super Geeks?
No, I thought we were some weird thing that we called them. I thought it was some like weird name. Yeah, it was like some random thing that we just started calling everybody. And we're like, yeah, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna remember it. And then the second we don't. At next episode, we're just like, forget it, we're moving on.
All right, what is the theme for the Patreon? Thanks.
Super names
today. What?
Super names.
Oh, we are doing super names?
Yeah, we'll call them like
superhero type names.
Yeah, we'll think of we're gonna be our own superhero name generator for all of the patrons here.
Wow! All right, making it harder every week.
Yeah. Well, why not? All right, so this is Super Geeky.
Start us off.
All right, Super Geeky, thank you to the Super Shout Out patrons of $10 a month or more. We'd like to thank Superheroes Maria and Justin Ron from Caroline Brand, aka the
off to a great start.
Oh, I know. AKA the Double Trouble. Oh, there you go.
Oh, Double Trouble. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you to Craig Allen Cool Pool for his amazing ability to create a swimming pool wherever he goes. And everyone has a great time at the party. Thanks to him.
Thanks again to Rachel J., also known as the Rachinator.
The Rachinator. Victor Snyder, thank you so much. Snyder, the hider, is how he goes by, because he's great. Because he can turn invisible and conceal himself from people. But he never uses it to go in girls' locker rooms. Don't worry.
I got the easy one because, of course, Tammy Anderson already is a superhero for a bunch of different reasons. But one of them is also she is the Master Refacer.
Oh, the Master Refacer. You know what? But besides the reface she does here, that would be amazing, right? If she could, either herself or anybody else, she could change the way someone looks.
Just like randomly. Yeah.
But they can only look like someone who has a video online, right?
It's like, hold on a second. Whoosh. I have to put your face on something else. Oh no, that's the only thing she can do. She can't. She can only swap faces with people around her. Then she could. Then. Wait,
Jalou, you mean like if it was you and me, she would swap our faces?
So Jalou could finally have his wish, and we could be refaced together.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh, let's go to Johnny Pappas, the Wappus. I mean, Pappas the Rappus, because he drops the sick rhymes, and the villains are so entranced by these raps, they just get down and boogie, and the police come show up and arrest them because they stop their crimes.
Oh yeah, I like it. And of course Terry Field, aka Farmhand.
Oh my god.
Because he tends, himself. He tends the field.
He tends himself?
Yeah, because he's Terry.
That sounds
Field.
like he's choking the chicken.
Oh, he's joking the chicken.
Oh, joking.
That's right.
Wait, does his ability, like, can he kind of communicate with animals, or like what can he? Or, no, he
He
just tills fields.
he
He's
has
just a
the
farmer.
power. He's the power. He has the power with just his radiant personality. Makes every time all crops around him just grow immensely. Just because he loves it so much. And he just, and that's his power. So anytime he walks around like a field of corn or something, boom, just stalks just fly up into the sky because it's just so fieldy.
Fieldy. Great. All right, our next super patron is Zendria, which I want to do two things. Either I want to make it because it almost sounds like Xena, so she's like a Xena warrior, or I could do Zendria the Mendria, but she mends people's clothing. Is her superpower.
She mends people's clothing.
But as a superhero, you're constantly getting in battles, and your costume gets ripped, it gets torn apart, it gets soot all over it, right? And she can magically make it all better. But just clothing.
Clothing. That's it. Yeah, exactly. Hey, look, if you're a superhero, your clothes get singed a lot.
Yeah.
So makes
absolutely.
Sense.
Yeah.
Handy. Jalou, who's also the friendship magician, because he likes friendship, but because of his love of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, he's the friendship magician. He just points at you and you turn into one of the many different ponies of My Little Pony, and you're there, and that's it forever, and you can never turn back.
I don't know about like that.
Oh, okay. No, he can turn at will. He can turn you back and forth.
Okay.
Pony in person.
I do like the friendship magician. That's very nice. That sounds very nice and very appropriate for Jalou.
Yeah,
who's great at being friends with people.
Yeah,
and with us. All right. And last but not least, always the hardest one. I feel, but Cethos, which sounds like a Greek mythology or god to me. So he has the power of all the Greek gods.
So
he can throw lightning bolts. He can make you fall in love. He's a great hunter. He has the super speed, strength. Wow, he can do everything. Cethos. I don't know. I don't have a good rhyme. Mythos.
It's always mythos. It's always
mythos. I'm trying to think of something else.
Well, nothing. What else? What else rhymes with Cethos? Nothing.
Literally nothing.
Yeah, it's like trying to find something that rhymes with purple.
Slurple?
No, but Urkel.
Urkel almost does. Purple Urkel?
Yeah, purple Urkel. Close.
Here's a pony. Friendship pony.
Oh, there you go.
I don't remember. Well, I mean, we do actually mention Kayla Brand. So if you would like something like that mentioned, feel free to send it to us.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Level. So Jalou.
That's true. We do mention Kayla Brand every single time.
I don't know if we really have to necessarily, but they've been awesome supporters for a long time. So why not? Yeah.
I mean,
happy to do it. I mean, I'm not sure if they still want us to, but why not?
I mean, they're still there.
Yeah, they're there. So hey, and we're happy to do it for other people too. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Purple. Oh, thank you. Purple rhymes with purple. Thanks to Chris.
That's true. It's hard to argue that.
Something Janeway would say. Just kidding. I'm getting in my dig before he gets in his DS9 dig. By the way, Tammy was saying a name could be something like the Fref Stands, Jeffy's Legion, the Sidekicks.
No, it was something like
I think they came up with it too in the chat.
Yeah, the chat came up with it. It was like the Kablooies or something. Like it was like some weird random words. Yeah.
It was kind of a damn it. I wish I could
I can't remember, but I'm surprised we didn't write it down somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I bet you anything, it's in one of the old show notes for sure.
Possibly. Too bad YouTube back then wasn't doing the thing right where they like kind of annotate what.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So M. Bison, played by Bashir, was doing meet-on-meet action with Guile, played by Pulaski. When Guile did the flip kick, played by Sorbo, when a bird got hit by a baseball, was foul. Wow, that was a long setup for that.
I like the flip kick is played by Kevin Sorbo.
Well, as Hercules, he did lots of kicking.
He did.
Kick bad guys.
He did a lot of punching.
Yes.
Like my favorite
more punching and throwing,
punching.
just throwing people.
I think.
All those,
yeah, go on.
it was like, the kind of those 80s and 90s. A lot of times they were just like people flew through the air, just cut shot to them flying through the air and then crashing into something, right?
Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to point out. Is my favorite thing about Hercules fight scenes was always the cut, right? The cut from the punch or the push or something, and then the cut from them flying to whatever, and just Aeolus just like with his little sword, like, all right.
Aeolus was my favorite, but that's because Aeolus actually did more actual like fighting, like martial arts type.
Well, because he was a regular person.
Yeah,
he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't a god,
right.
half
He didn't
god.
have any special powers. He just had to do it.
Yeah.
The League of Voyager is better than DS9, but DS9 actually had a baseball league in one episode, and Voyager did not. They were too busy watching movie night with Paris or going to freaking Parisian cafes, and which sounds nice. But
well, look, when you're in the Delta Quadrant, you got to do something. Especially since you're the only humans in the Delta Quadrant, you got to do something.
Yes, that's true. Well, until they met that other Starfleet ship, which for some reason also got thrown into the Delta Quadrant.
Yeah. And then they also met that one Ferengi ship that was like from
Next Generation.
Next Generation. I was like,
that's actually pretty funny that they worked that in.
No, I love when they make those. I love when they do that continuity.
Maybe those Ferengi can show up in Picard.
Oh God!
All I'm seeing is commercials for Picard now.
I haven't seen the new trailer, even though I know they're in like a conference room. One of the scenes is them in their classic Enterprise conference rooms where they're like all gathered around discussing what the next move should be, which is one of my I'm sad they got rid of that, right? Like that's one of my favorite things about Next Generation
the
was
conference room
when they're all kind of trying to work the problem, and they're all in there trying to figure things out.
The senior staff.
Yeah, it's like yes, that's great. I love when they do that.
That's cool. Yeah,
and then they never, and then done, never again.
Oh no, because nowadays they say, "Oh, that's too boring. Nobody sift through that."
Yeah, like Voyager didn't do it, Enterprise didn't do it, DS9 definitely didn't do it. So,
I'm trying to think. Occasionally, I would say DS9 had something like that.
But they didn't have like a designated, like in
an area. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, of course, folks, we still got Star Trek, and don't worry.
We're always going to get Star Trek in, no matter what.
Anyway, again, folks, there's the link if you'd like to support us on Patreon. Thank you to all our awesome Patreons out there, whatever level you're at, and thank you for anybody who's watching. Like Francis said, please like, share, subscribe. That's if you don't have any monetary things, we understand, but that's the way you can help us.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, yes, that's right. They were, descendants of abducted people? Is that Voyager?
Was that Voyager?
Okay, yeah, I don't remember enough about that.
I don't either. I know there was a planet of like humans that got lost from centuries ago, and they're like, "Oh, we're the one." I think there was one human planet in the Delta Quadrant that was like people who got a cryo frozen and ended up on a planet somewhere. I want to say that's the thing.
They were in augments. They were in Khan people.
No. And I don't think I'm mixing it up with that one TNG episode where the 21st century people were unthawed.
Right. Hey, how my stocks doing?
Money? You don't have money. All right.
Even though, okay, so that doesn't totally because obviously other places do use money, right? Because gold press Latinum, right?
Right. Yeah.
But so if the Federation, I understand maybe they've gotten rid of money.
Yeah.
But like on DS9, they pay Quark when they're at Quark's, or Chief says something like, "Oh, put it on my tab," or something, or like, "Oh, Bashir, Julian, you'll get this round, right?" What are they paying with? If the Federation doesn't have money,
it's got to be Latinum, right?
So, but like if the so it doesn't really jive, right? If the Federation,
in other words, how are they?
How do these people? Yeah. How do they have money?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
I don't know.
Because no one else does, right? Because who needs it when you have replicators, right? Like replicators, I feel, is the reason why money isn't necessary anymore, because you can make whatever you want whenever you want it.
So depending on the size, though, right? Like the replicators in the rooms can only make the small things, right?
Right.
But I'm assuming there probably are larger replicators in places.
Right, because they talk about larger replicators. That's how they
Yeah.
made like the one dude's guitar in that 21st Century episode. I want to say that like they made a, I think they made the good guy's guitar, but there's a larger one that makes big things, and then there's the food replicator. But
I
where
definitely get how you could get all your food, no problem.
right,
But how do you get things, right? Like, does everybody have a large replicator in their house? Or do you have to go to the replicator factory to get this stuff? And is everybody, right? And I don't think they've really necessarily fully explored
No.
all this. Maybe they have in books or something. I don't know.
Oh, they definitely probably have in books. Yeah.
They pay with space. Oh boy. Oh, that's a bad idea. Space Bitcoin.
Oh
Jeez.
man. Yes. Here's their space Ethereum and space Dogecoin.
When they created Star Trek MMO, the game, they had to add money into the system. Well, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't really do the game without that.
Exactly.
Replicators
You need
still
some.
take power.
Yeah, but dilithium crystals are like an ounce of it can power your whole home for like the rest of your life, right? Like dilithium apparently is the miracle battery.
Well, that's the idea, right? It's so ridiculously cheap now that they can give it to everyone without charging them, right?
Exactly, right? Like they can just hand out dilithium. And by the 21st century, I'm pretty sure renewable energy is just like you breathe air and you produce energy. Right?
You
just
fart
breathe
out energy.
Yeah, you fart out energy. Any type of carbon dioxide or like,
It's just
whatever.
all is immediately converted to.
It's converted, right? Yeah.
That'd be amazing, actually.
Because if you think about it,
All
by
my farts
then
can go to good use.
well, I actually was really the other day I was really thinking about transporter technology, and I'm like, yes, it isn't you, it is a replica of you. That's the whole point. It is not you when you transport. You are a completely different person when you teleport from the ship to the ground or to somewhere else. Well, because what it is it's a map of your like molecules and atoms put together, right? That's what it is. So what they do is they take the atoms from this place that they want you to go and they just arrange it so that it becomes you, right? They arrange it, the brain, so that it becomes you. They arrange. That's how they're able to get like foreign bodies out of you, right? Like diseases and stuff. Like if you go through the transporter, you filter out diseases and you filter out like stuff. So it's really just a copy of you, of rearranged atoms in the place that you're teleported to. And I'm like, that's it, right? Like, because they're not pushing you. They're not like moving. They're not like Legos tearing you apart, putting you in a box, and then transporting you to the place. No, they just it's literally a replicator, but in space.
Wait a minute. Are you saying then you don't have to disappear from the pad on the ship?
No, you have to, because that's how that's how the transporter gets your pattern.
Oh, okay.
So you have to stand on the pad to get that pattern, and then, but really you don't, right? Because they can teleport you anytime you see an episode like, hey, I need to get to engineering. You don't have to be on a pad. Anywhere you are on the ship, they'll teleport you to wherever you need to go.
Maybe supposedly the pad is supposed to be a more stable way to do it, and it's more in emergencies. They don't do it on the. But when they come up from the surface, they're never on a pad.
But they arrive on a pad.
They're on a pad. They arrive on a pad.
Yeah.
But you're almost never going pad to pad unless you're going ship to ship, right? Or ship to base, maybe.
Right.
Let's see here. They had an episode where they showed how terrible mining the lithium was. Oh, interesting.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if there's.
Oh, that's terrible. All the holograms. That's why the Doctor is fighting for hologram rights.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, sure.
Which makes no sense. If they transport like that, why don't they just heal anyone of anything and make them immortal via transporter? It's a good question.
Well, I guess that's true, right? Like they should be able to, instead of just hitting you with a hypo spray, you just go through the teleporter.
I mean, the transporter is probably the most unlikely thing to happen in Star Trek, right? The most far out there thing.
Right.
Lots of other things have actually happened, right? We have them.
Yeah.
The holodeck is way beyond where we're at, but I could see that.
I mean, VR is pretty close.
VR, yeah. I could see that. We're getting there.
Yeah.
But the transporter is just like, come on. I don't know. Is that even feasible, in physics? It seems like
quantumly, yes. I mean, quantum-wise, yeah.
Maybe I'll find out in Quantumania, the Ant-Man movie. That's about to come out. It comes out on my birthday, actually.
Oh, there you go.
Let's see here.
Happy
I don't know
birthday to
why they
you.
can't make you 25 again. Hey, that'd be cool, huh?
I'm curious though. Like, I'm wondering if they age on purpose because you can technically live forever on Star Trek. Like, you have nanobots in your body that could be constantly replenishing your cells, right?
What about your organs?
Yeah, your organs, everything,
Okay.
every cell in your body, the nanobot should be able to kind of replace and rejuvenate.
Yeah.
They just choose to age because Has anyone ever seen the movie In Time with Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that movie. And Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde, where
plays his mom.
The 225-year-olds.
Because that's the thing. She's
right. You stop aging at 25.
You pay in. That's how you pay in time, right?
Yeah, time is a currency. Yeah.
But wait, is that? Oh, by buying more time, they get to stay younger. Was that how
they
it works?
stayed the same age forever? Yeah. They could potentially, based off of the time that they have on their little.
They never aged.
Yeah, in the intro of that movie, they're like, something happened to where we stopped aging at the age of 25. We don't know why, but
so everybody's 25.
Yeah,
but people do have a limited time to live.
Yes, yeah. So they still like their internal organs and stuff. I guess still age, and so they die naturally still. But they look young, which is so, I don't know, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, that's all right.
I hope they don't mix up replicator and transporter files. Did they bring someone back by copying them out of the teleporter? I feel
that's how they got Scotty back. Remember, Scotty was stuck in a teleporter, like the memory banks of the teleporter, and they had to bring him back that way.
2 Rikers proves that you're totally dead.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I mean, there were the 2 Rikers, but what does that mean? You're totally dead.
I thought it was two princes.
Well, you remember, when there was the Riker found the copy of the Riker.
Oh yeah.
In the Next Generation.
Mm-hmm.
So Tom Riker is what he went by.
Tom
Riker. He got stopped. He got left behind on the planet.
Oh yeah. And
they brought him in the DS9 episode actually. The reboot, the whole thing of being able to beam at warp whenever the pad thing seems stupid. They can't even cure baldness.
No, again, it's choice. I want to say it was choice, right?
Yes.
Because Picard,
it's absolutely choice. By Picard.
Yeah. Picard was like, oh yeah, I could have hair, but I think I look distinguished without hair.
He does, dude. When he was in Star Trek, he was voted sexiest man for People magazine when he was bald like that.
No joke, really? That's funny. I like that.
Pulaski goes from 85 to 40 through a transporter scrub. What?
Really? That's amazing.
Wait, what do you mean? She goes from 85 to 40?
So she must have reversed her aging through a transporter scrub. So in other words,
wait a minute. She wasn't. Oh, does she? In one episode, does she get older and then goes back?
Isn't there an episode where everyone ages really fast and then?
And by the way, are you saying she's supposed to be 40 in that? She looks so much older. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize to the actress, but I thought Pulaski was supposed to be a lot older. But keep in mind, she was in the original series. So
I know.
The actress had to have been older at that time.
I know, but whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to diss her, but I actually think she was actually older at the time. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
She chose to look older, despite being 40.
That's fine.
Yeah. She's like, I look distinguished, and plus, I will. People will think I'm more Bones-like if I look older.
Well, Bones looked old, that's for sure.
Bones looked old, yeah.
He definitely was not doing any cosmetic surgery.
No, he wasn't. He was like, "What? No, I'm a doctor, not a. Well, I don't know. I guess
I'm trying to think of what you would say.
Yeah, because they didn't have celebrity. I feel like the 24th century didn't have celebrities. Or if they did,
weird. That's so weird. You're right. They don't.
Right?
Oh, they never talk about them.
Because otherwise they would, right? Or they talk about them like, oh, here's Taylor Swift 3.0 or whatever, and there was nothing like that.
Sorry, we're on a big Star Trek. That was just fine.
I know.
But that's fine. No, because a lot of fascinating stuff. Because you would think there would be entertainment, but I guess maybe all the holodeck and holosuite programs have replaced it where you are the star of the story now because it's so lifelike, right?
Oh, so YouTube, Twitch,
right? But I'm gonna say, yeah, that's true. which a lot of people are doing right nowadays.
Right. But the
But
only
the
problem
holodeck is so much better than just what we're doing right now, I think, right? Because it's
no,
so
but,
immersive. You could be like a spy, right? You could go be in Xena adventure. You could do whatever you wanted.
yeah, yes, but people still want to be famous. I would still think in the 21st century, people would want to
Oh,
be
I agree.
famous. And the holodeck isn't going to cut it because it's fake people who think you're a celebrity. There has to be
I'm
celebrities.
just saying maybe people were so into living their own fun stories in the holodeck, they didn't care about watching celebrities. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I see what you mean. I still think there's got to be some type
No,
of
I think there
celebrity.
would, but it's interesting that yeah, a lot of these sci-fi shows they don't ever really address that. Star Trek never does.
No.
Really. They never really think about who would have been the celebrities of the time period.
Yeah, there were no sci-fi show really does celebrity, right? Because that's a real part of life in the real, like in the modern real world. Celebrity is a thing. You know, you name somebody and like, because I'm like, are movies still a thing in the 24th century? Yeah, that's cool that you get to be a part of a movie, but I'm pretty sure people want to sit down and watch a movie, right? Like they don't want to be a part of it; they want to just consume. I don't know. Anyway, what is the chat room say?
All right, let's see. Well, okay, so yes, Pulaski was exposed to a virus where you get super age, and they use DNA from a hair follicle to recreate her at 40. And I guess you're right. It was closer. She was only 20 years after the original series. Well, it's a little bit more than that. Was it? Oh no, maybe it's not. Actually, it probably is about 20 years.
60 to 89. Or 69 to 89.
66 to what, 68 or 9, right?
Yeah.
And then she would have been in the season 88 to 89. So yeah, I guess that is about exactly 20 years. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. So
yeah.
I guess she was in the mid 40s. All right.
Yeah.
But here's another thing. To be fair, I also think Picard looks older than he's supposed to be in that show too.
Yeah, but
I think he's supposed to be in his 40s, and I think he looks in his 50s there.
Actually, I think he was in his 30s or something like that.
Oh, wait, really?
I'm pretty sure.
I love Patrick Stewart, and I think nowadays he looks awesome.
You know what? I bet you there's information. How old was Captain Picard when he captained the Enterprise?
I think you're supposed to be in around 40 or somewhere in his 40s.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, look, he was lucky to like hit an age where he stopped aging.
That's true. He did it right where he just looked the same. Uh-oh.
Picard was 59 years old when he assumed the position of captain in Star Trek: The Next Generation. He was 59.
Oh shit! So he's older than he was actually closer
Way
than I
older.
thought, but I didn't think he was supposed to be late 50s.
Oh yeah, 59. And in Next Generation, it says and was 65 in the year 2370 when the series ended. No way.
Part of that.
No way.
I wonder if part of that is retconning to fit with the current
the look.
Series.
Oh, maybe.
I bet part of that is retconning.
Because Kirk commanded the
Enterprise. Is this from a Star Trek site?
This is Screen Rant. Screen Rant. It's a Screen Rant article.
I would want to look up other things on that to see about that because
so Kirk was 31. Picard.
Yeah, that's
Forbes even did it too. Forbes is saying that Picard was 59 when he took command of the Enterprise.
That's crazy.
59? How old was he as an actor when that happened?
I mean, right now, Picard is definitely older than Patrick Stewart is.
Yeah.
Because I think he's supposed to be like 99 or something, or in the show, isn't he, or something like that?
So he was 47 years old when he started as Picard in Next Generation as an actor.
Okay.
So they aged him up 12 years for the show.
But that normally you play younger, actually, right? Yeah.
But that also means then that I'm assuming then in Star Trek you age slower. I'm assuming you live longer in the world of Star Trek.
Yes, you definitely do. Because Bones was on the first episode of Next Gen. He was like 100.
Oh, he was like 160 or something like that. Oh yeah, 100. Yeah.
I don't know what it was. That's true. Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess you could think if he was 59, that's like, that's nothing really. That's like just starting middle age, right?
60 is like the new 30 over there, 40 or something. Yeah.
Sounds good.
There
was a Voyager episode that dealt with celebrity, Jalou says. I don't remember it.
Oh, really?
I haven't seen all of Voyager. And movies were a thing of the 24th century in Star Trek and the Orville, but they were classics. Yeah, so they watched classics for sure.
Yeah, but
Paris
they must
had
have
the
made.
movie night.
Yeah, they had to have made movies though. I mean, they. I don't know.
Like, I would. or even if it's like a holo movie, right? Like you go into a holodeck and watch it or something, or
Well, okay. So Chad, if you ever are like, man, they talk a lot of Star Trek. Name something. It's cool. We'll talk about something else. I just realized I'm
hey,
like,
hey,
not
dude,
everyone.
we went off of Star Trek on the first thing at least. So.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I know, but it usually gets brought up by something, right? It's
it
fine, yes,
does.
but feel free to throw other things, right? Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
Our geekdom isn't just Star Trek.
No.
We have other things.
We
that
love
we
all
have
things, and we want to hear about it. So yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Feel free to get us back on a different track.
on a different track. Yeah.
We do love Star Trek, so we easily talk about it. All right. So anyway, let's do some refaces from the Refacinator. No, what did you call her? You didn't call her that. What did you call Tammy?
The Master Refacinator.
The Master Reface, I think.
The Master Refacer.
Master Refacer.
Yeah.
Holo novels. Oh, here we go. Holo novels.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, books never went out of fashion
Detective
in the 24th
Dick.
century.
Detective Dick. So,
Well, it was
your
no, he
favorite
was
guy.
yeah, but it wasn't Dick. It was now I can't think of the name.
Well,
for
he
some
means
reason.
like Private Dick, I think is what he means.
Oh yeah,
But
Dixon. Yeah, he was Dixon Hill. Yeah.
he's lying, Gloria. Right? Is that how it goes?
Don't listen to him, Gloria. He's lying.
Is that so that's interesting. Were they I thought they were like based on books, but I wonder if they were originally written as holo novels. Very interesting.
That's a good point. Yeah, yeah. But I like that books were like story writing in that sense because they had a lot of books in that in Star Trek, right? Like you saw
Yeah.
books.
It's actually funny, like because I'm sure they won't be at that time, but I totally buy Picard would love books, like real books.
Well, he's an archaeology guy,
Yeah.
so yeah, that makes sense.
That makes total sense for him.
Yeah.
I would love to discuss Ewoks and how powerful they are. Ewoks are the greatest thing ever. I'd agree with you, Crodius. Took down the second Death Star. Key point. They're super cute, and I want to live in an Ewok village. That's a great topic. But anyway, wait. We'll get to more of this on the last part of the show.
I know.
we're
We're almost there.
That's when we talk about any topic you want, right? That's a great point to put these in. But thank you, folks. I love talking about Ewoks. All right. Anyway, sorry. Let me put the refaces up from Tammy that she sent us. And you're going to get your wish or Jaloo's wish. The first one is us being refaced.
Yay. Is that something you wanted? I'm pretty sure he was the one who would mention us being.
I know it's a little hard to see, but there's Francis' face on me, and from earlier today, this episode.
Yeah, it's easy. I hide my face behind a mic all the time.
I like that facial hair I have now.
Look at that. So.
Oh, you do hide behind the mic, yeah.
I do. It's just easier.
Why not? Well, we get good audio. Ooh.
Oh,
You
is this Winona Earp? Oh no.
I think it might.
I think it's Winona Earp. Yeah.
I think I wish Nikki was still here. I think I might be Winona, or tell me.
If an Earper is in here, let us know. Or Tammy.
I look good. We look good though. Look good with that long hair.
You adorable psycho. I've never seen this show, but there was a. Because she's worth it. Yeah, you're Han. Blow drying Chewie's hair, L'Oreal style.
Were you saying something about Winona?
No, she's no. I'm trying to think of the tagline for like the shampoo commercials, but I can't think of anything right now. Oh, we're the twins from Harry Potter.
That's rubbish.
Wow. Oh, I'm the twins, actually. I'm the twins.
You're both twins.
Both
you're
guys.
the twins.
Yeah.
You both have facial hair. Well, that makes sense because you're supposed to be twins.
We were twins.
Oh,
thank you.
I'm Carl Urban as Caesar, and
I'm Xena.
Wallace, you're Xena. What's your name? Caesar. Julius Caesar. I'm also Carl Urban, the sexiest man alive.
She was already getting ready for her Spartacus role by wearing that.
That's right.
Oh yeah, it's the sausage king of Chicago. Exactly. This is from Ferris Bueller. Yeah,
you look great there.
I feel like I look more like Hans Gruber in that.
Oh, you're one of them.
You're a sausage king of Chicago. Oh.
Uh-oh. Who are we here?
And more Ferris Bueller. I'm Ferris Bueller.
What does it say? Deal with it. Who am I?
You're the girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh, the girlfriend. Nice. Flash mob. Oh, Britney Spears.
Oops. Oh God, you're I love that you're singing.
Oh yeah, dude, I used to love Britney Spears. Look
Oh,
at
I'm in
my bare midriff.
look at my background dancing ways. Look at me being a
Oh
background
shit, hang on, I
dancer.
gotta freeze this. Hang on, I gotta try to freeze this.
Oh,
There you are.
yeah. Well, I'm a background dancer.
Yeah, hey, well, who wouldn't want to be background dancer to Jeff Spears? Jeffney Spears.
Let's just you have to clarify where you don't see much of a difference in, because I'm curious what you don't
I
think.
think maybe when it was you and me switching faces, you might have known. But yeah, let us know. Thank you, Tammy, for those as always.
Thank you so much, Tammy. I love it. Always love it.
Oh no, Necrodius. The Ewoks would never destroy DS9 because they are heroes and not villains. Because DS9 is the key to protecting the Gamma Quadrant.
Yeah, but they're just like, oh my God, it's another star base.
But it doesn't look anything like the Death Star.
No, it's just star base though. They're just like, oh, here's another star base.
The Ewoks they see any star base and like, yes, we must destroy it.
You must destroy it. It's a star base.
Well, if the Ewoks move to Bajor, they might because it's near Bajor, and they'll be like, oh, they'll be like the Bajorans. This is not good. There's a star base above your planet. Bad news. You gotta get rid of that.
Oh, you know. Well.
Super karaoke. Fref sing song suggested by. Oh, yeah, we
tried that.
I feel it was a huge disaster.
It was unfortunately really bad because we couldn't. We
Not
didn't know
you
most
guys on our end.
Yeah, it's because we're musically illiterate in the sense of we don't know all the songs, and it's tough for us to kind of like.
And it's tough without the music.
Yeah,
like hearing the music, which we can't play because of copyright.
I bet we could play like a karaoke bed. I wouldn't be surprised if we at least play a karaoke bed of some sort.
Oh, you mean like just without the actual
singer?
Without
the singing or anything. Yeah,
possibly. But we still don't know the words. Well, we would actually have to have a karaoke machine, I think, with the words.
Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah, we'd have to hear it once, and then come up with our geeky lyrics.
Pop on the screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, folks. It is time to do our last geeky game. Then we'll do viewer's choice. Super Loveline. Good old Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. It's Francis and Jeff here playing fictional characters, giving love advice. To your burning romance questions. So, give us characters to play, fictional characters. You can suggest some of the ones we didn't use earlier if you like again, or come up with new ones. Be Dwayne Wayne from a different world, or hey, he was successful getting,
he was. It's just
you would never think he would be able to get. So
I just love to hear. I just would love to hear your impersonation of Dwayne
Wayne, the orange juice stain. I think I said that one. That's not how he sounds like at all. That was like a Western guy. That's gonna be hard to do Dwayne Wayne actually. Johnny Five, from the Short Circuit, right?
Short Circuit, yeah.
If it's burnt, what's
usually, yeah.
Trolley from. Oh my God, was the Trolley talk? I don't remember Mr. Rogers very well.
No, it's just ding ding. Ding, ding,
just do ding, ding.
Because it would talk to Mr. Rogers with dings.
All right. We've actually done Ernest twice in recent shows. Our guest.
That's true. And we didn't pick Ernest the last time. Who picked Ernest?
It was our guest.
Oh, Mark.
Mark, yeah. Right, yeah. We got Mr. Rogers again. The worm in the wall, the entrance to the labyrinth. Wow, these are very some good references. The foul bird that was hit by a baseball.
Wow, I love that you keep bringing that up, Greg. Man, ever since you just bring it up that one time. Oh.
Well, no, he'll never let anything go, man.
I love it. Well, here's the thing. Greg is like the master of callbacks, which I highly appreciate. So keep it up, Greg. I'm a fan of Greg callbacks.
Speaking of Greg, we could go to Art of the Roll tomorrow, where I'm on the Star Wars Risky Rishi Business Show at 10:30 p.m. Art of the Roll on Twitch and on YouTube. And before that, at 7:30, you can watch their main D&D Art of the Roll show. So 2 times to watch some RPG shenanigans. You can be part of the chat and get us to do goofy things by using your channel points on Twitch, which is always fun.
Did you guys just recently watch Labyrinth? Is that why it's on the head for Ludo and the worm?
I'm glad that's his proudest moment, by the way, the follow joke. Duck Dodgers of the 24th century. Who's Decoy?
Oh, I don't know who Decoy is.
Was that part of Duck Dodgers? I know Duck
maybe.
Dodgers. Sling Blade, the alien toy from Toy Story.
Ooh.
Willow. which I'm gonna assume is Willow, the because we've been talking about recently.
No, Willow
show.
from Buffy.
No. You always say that. You're the only one who says that. I mean, that's good too. But Willow, the new series on Disney Plus. Forrest Gump. Oh, Pac-Led.
I love that Matt always brings up
He
Pac-Lids.
always does.
Loves Pac-Lids.
Rock's Ludo's friends. What?
Rock's Ludo's friends? I don't know.
Pepe, Lady Facelap, of course. Pepe Le Pew. All right. Anybody want to do here?
Ludo's tough because Ludo just speaks in Ludo sad.
Okay, don't
Ludo happy.
I think someone you can actually speak as.
Yeah, who speak? Well, I mean, Sling Blade is all. That might hurt my throat.
Would it be Pepe Le Pew?
Pepe Le Pew.
Sling Blade is a person?
Sling Blade is Billy Bob Thornton.
That's a movie name, right?
But he played. I think the guy's name was Sling Blade.
Oh,
the guy.
okay.
Oh no, he talks about a Sling Blade. Billy Bob Thornton's character talks about a something blade, a sling blade, blah 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 blade, whatever.
I might have played Pepe Le Pew before, actually. Sorry, Matt. I like that, but let me look.
I'll be Pepe Le Pew then. I will be Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, you will you?
Well, maybe we'll say.
All right.
Or it could be Nick Cage, which is just my Keanu accent, but a little slower. Nick Cage.
Oh. I think you should be Nick Cage. Because I don't think I've heard you be Nick Cage.
I've never been Nick Cage, but I'll try to be Nick Cage.
I'll be Forrest Gump.
Okay. Wait, Forrest Gump was a recommendation?
Yeah, from Matt. So I am using one of Matt's references.
Okay, I'll be Nick Cage.
And Necrodius got a Nick Cage.
All right.
He's not fictional, but he actually plays himself in Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. So he's kind of a fictional character. All right, folks. Now we need Sir Didymus and Alosh.
I think that's more Labyrinth characters. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
But tell us some. We need some questions, like call in or in this case chat questions. We're doing the Super Loveline show, so tell us your romance, your sex questions. Put them in the chat. We will answer them as Forrest Gump and Nick Cage. That would have been good. Thank you for the shout out to my super knocked up characters.
But wouldn't they just sound normal? It wasn't like they did accents, really.
Well, not all the characters do have accents. You realize?
I know, but I mean, but the purpose of this to be.
But no. Captain Amazing.
I see. But
they had a certain persona. Captain Amazing was a womanizer and flirt and stuff.
No, that's a good point. I was just thinking of accents. You're right, though. You're 100% right.
Nick Cage doesn't really have an accent. He just has a specific way, like he enunciates, and his cadence, I would say, is. Really
that's true. It's really Nick Coppola.
It is actually, right?
Yeah.
Is he part of the Coppola family?
He's the nephew of Francis Ford Coppola.
Nick Coppola. Wait, Francis has a daughter, Sophie Coppola or something?
Sophia Coppola, yeah.
So that's his cousin then, I guess, right?
Cousin, yeah.
Because this is not okay. Oh wait, we gotta do the here. Why don't you do the intro to Super Loveline and bring us into the show or whatever?
Welcome to Loveline, where we're going to be talking about your love and sex questions. So I'm with the amazing Forrest Jump. Forrest, hi.
Well, hi there, Mr. Cage. I'm very pleased to be here.
Look, I'm more of a relationship protector, and we should be able to protect the following people's relationships. So let's get started, shall we? So here we go. We got a question from a listener's mate. My significant other wants me to dress up as the opposite sex. Should I? Oh, yeah. Of course. I do it all the time. It's great. I feel so sexy in a dress. I mean, it's hugs my body really well. And then sometimes I pee fire, but that's a whole other thing. What about you? What about you, Forrest? What do you do? What do you think you do?
Well, Mama always told me that I should wear girls' panties growing up, that it really helped me figure out women. But Jenny didn't really like that much when I told her. So Mama, I don't know. Mama was wrong that one time. But anyway, I think you should do whatever you're comfortable with.
I agree. Also, listen to Gidget. She knows what she's talking about.
Oh, I really like Gidget. That's
Hey,
a good program.
Isn't Gidget the mom? Isn't she the mom?
Who? My mom is Gidget?
Yeah, she Gidget.
Oh, maybe. I forget.
All right. Anyway,
I thought you were talking about that classic sitcom Gidget.
no, stop it. Anyway.
Weren't
here
you
we
on
go.
that? You seem to be on everything.
I am on everything. I have done so many movies. I'm popular. I'm sexy. I'm successful. And also, I like to snort cocaine, apparently, because I got too much energy.
Well, I hope someone sends in another question so we can stop hearing about how great you are and all the drugs you do.
Can't help it. I'm amazing. I'm just so great.
Oh,
Anyway,
here's one from, oh, Matt, I can identify with this. I love someone, but they don't love me. What should I do? Well, Matt, you should run across the country. You should just run and run and run and keep going back and forth. And by the time you do that, like maybe a dozen times, you'll be so tired, you'll forget all about her until she shows up again. And then it'll be a big waste what you just did. I don't think that was very helpful, but what do you think, Nick?
well, I like to make movies. And when you're a movie star, everyone loves you. So when you become a big movie star like me, also be related to someone popular and famous like I am. And then you too could be super popular and famous, and everyone will love you. And this person will love you no matter what. Because me, Nick Cage, everyone loves Nick Cage. I mean, who doesn't love Nick Cage? I could point to somebody and they'll tell me they love me. Like you over there. Do you love me? I love you. See?
Wait, I didn't see that girl's lips move.
Well, they're off over there. You know that it's hard to. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Go to another question.
All right. Well, also, Matt, have you ever thought about getting into shrimp? That could help you out a lot too. All right. Hey, Nick, what is our next question?
Well, look, I was told that we keep saying that if life is like a box of chocolates, what is death like? I know death. Having been in a movie called City of Angels, I think you've heard of it. I was an angel. I was amazing. Actually, it was a really boring movie. So don't watch it. It's actually really boring.
But you made it a lot better.
Did I? I like to think so. Anyway, what is death like in your box of chocolates?
Well, you're right, Greg. Life is like a box of chocolates. But death is like a box of shit. No matter which one you pick, it sucks.
I like it. I like it a lot. Necrotius, excuse me. I hate to say that Keanu Reeves sounds like here you go. Whoa, this is more like Keanu Reeves. And Jimmy Stewart's like, I'm sorry, I didn't do this thing there, sir. So I guess you're right.
Wow, I never knew you were so good at impersonations, Mr. Cage.
Did you say impersonations?
Impersonations. Anyway, Mark's Pyle. I hear he's a famous author. He says, I like to dress up like a superhero 24/7. No one seems to understand my clothing style. What should I do? Well, I think you should just dress however you want. You are a superhero. Everyone's a superhero in their own minds, and they should feel that way. So you should dress like that and not care what people think. I mean, listen, I wiped my hand on my shirt one time, and it caused this whole thing about a smiley face phenomenon. So you never know. Maybe everyone will start dressing like you.
And I was Superman one time, and
You were who?
Superman.
Oh, wait, I thought that never got made.
Oh, you can see me in my tights. It looks so good. Oh, my tights. It hugged me in all the right places. The little
Are you wearing them right now underneath your clothing?
you're not supposed to tell anyone for. Let's go to the next question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was a secret. Let's see. What question do you want to do next?
There's quite a few. How about let's do two more. Which is about radio, and the other one about being a teacher, because I know I've been a teacher. So,
all right, go ahead.
All right. So I like to carry a radio around everywhere to the point where people call me radio. Is that sexy? Totally sexy. Radios are sexy. I was on the radio once. I think yeah, and I talked in the radio. It was amazing, and I was sexy because I'm Nick Cage, and Nick Cage is sexy.
Was this a role you were in, or you were just like interviewed on the radio?
I mean, I never know. I'm always doing something.
Are you a high right now?
I'm always high. I'm more of a high protector.
Well, I think being called radio is sexy, listeners, mate, because you know you got all the knobs that you can turn, and you can pretend it's like your partner's anatomy, and you're turning them on, or they're, and like the nipples are like the knobs, and and the antenna, you can stick the antenna into, certain holes. Anyway, I don't know. That's what Mama told me.
And yes, Tommy, my son's name is Kal-El because I love Superman. Love him so much.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
All right. I think this is going to be our last question. Do you think shop teachers talk shop with other teachers? I'm not sure if this is a romance question, but why not?
If you mean shop, you mean their private parts. Totally. They talk about their privates all the time. That's what they do. They're teachers. They teach each other about anatomy and like what happens when you choke the chicken. Things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Teachers are really horny. I remember one time when I was in high school, I walked into the teacher's lounge, and oh man, they were all fucking each other. It was crazy.
You're the most.
I didn't know that's what went on there.
Here, Greg, this is for you. You're the most foul-mouthed Forrest I've ever heard. I can't believe it.
How many Forrests do you know?
I don't know. Look, I'm confused sometimes. I can't tell the forest from the trees.
That's right. But wait a minute. You've used a lot of foul language in your movies all the time.
'Cause I'm a cage.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for Super Loveline.
You guys are awesome. I'm awesome. Let's go buy my movie. The unbearable weight of massive talent, because that's me, Nick Cage.
Yep, he's pretty unbearable, folks. Anyway, see you next time. All right. Thanks for those questions, everyone. I was seeing if you're going to remember the name of the movie at the end.
I almost forgot.
Let's see.
Monsters, Myths, and Legends.
Right, the new book. If a tree swears in the forest, does Captain America hear it? Oh, that's a good question.
Language.
All right, that was Super Loveline. Thanks, everybody. Nick Cage and Forrest Gump giving out advice. Doling out the advice.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Last thing for the night, viewer's choice. Now you can bring up any of those other topics you wanted us to get to, or a new one if you prefer.
Yes, I Fallout. Yes.
Oh, was it about? There's a Fallout series coming to Amazon. Was that what Julie said?
Yeah.
So I've never played, but are you a big Fallout video game fan?
I've played a few Fallout games. I like Fallout. It's a fun series.
Did you fall out of playing?
Oh. Yes.
By the way, this got flagged by YouTube, but Tammy had said a little earlier, winners go home. Winners Sorry.
Oh, winners go. No, losers go home. Winners fuck the prom queen.
Winners fuck the prom queen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And
That's
then
right.
listeners may, I fantasy about having sex in a gym on the ab machine. How do I tell someone about this? Oh, that would have been a good question.
That would have been fun. That would have been a
Freaking
fun
YouTube.
question. Yeah.
I also have fantasies about having sex on the apparatus in the
There
gym.
you go. There you go.
Yeah, so good listeners, mate. Sorry, folks. Sometimes I miss these because of the YouTube filters. They don't, unlike Forrest and Nick Cage, they don't like swearing.
You could say it, you just can't type it, apparently.
Right. So, all right. So there's a Amazon series being made about Fallout, the video game series.
I guess so. I heard about this briefly. I'm okay. Look, Fallout is a great. I think as a game, it's great. It's post-apocalyptic. Bottle caps are their currency, which is weird. I don't know why. It also is under the premise that nuclear war happened right in the 50s. So, progress kind of stops or slows down after the 50s. So there's
what
like
year
that.
are they set in?
It's set in the future. It's post-apocalyptic because what ended up happening is there's these vaults that were sold by this company that people can go into to survive the radiation. And so when the radiation goes down, they open up the vaults and you get to see what the world looks like after nuclear fallout. Which is why it's called Fallout, because it's nuclear fallout, and so you get to see the world and how people have coped, and people survived in the outside world too. So there's a bunch of like regular people. So it would be like a Walking Dead-ish type. No zombies. There's no zombies or anything, but there's robots, and there's like if you're watching The Last of Us, it would have a similar feel. People seem to really love The Last of Us. I haven't watched it yet. But people are really enjoying that show.
Did you play the game? Oh, did you?
I played the first one. I didn't play the second one, but yeah, I played the first game.
Is Fallout a first-person shooter?
Fallout is a first-person RPG shooter. Okay. You don't actually have to shoot if you don't want to. You can actually play.
You can go stealth.
You can go stealth. You can have robots do all the work for you. You can hire your companions to do all the work for you, and you could technically be a passive character. And your choices make a difference. And there's a romance, thing to it as well. So you can romance characters. Yeah.
Mark's has been enjoying Last of Us.
Yeah.
He says, "I want that Mario Kart series starting Pedro Pascal." Is he joking?
Okay. First off, Pedro Pascal can't be in everything. Okay.
Is there a Mario Kart series?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Mark, maybe is this a joke?
Is that a joke?
But I actually would believe Pedro Pascal could be in anything at this point because you're right, he is in everything.
No, that's true.
He just hosted Saturday Night Live this past weekend. He's doing everything.
Yeah, it's because.
And wait, is it The Mandalorian supposed to start this month, or did they delay?
Mandalorian's coming out either this month or at least at the beginning of next month. It's coming out soon though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Pedro's great. Pascal's great.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, he's in everything though. Who did that?
Him getting oversaturated.
Yeah, he's a little oversaturated. He's kind of like, who was it? Who played Poe Dameron again? There was he was also Moon Knight.
Oscar Isaacs.
Oscar Isaac. He was in everything too. Like he's in everything, and they're just like, we're gonna pick these actors and just put them in everything. Oh, Carl Urban even has been in everything. So it's like, yeah, spread the love, guys. There's other actors out there.
The Mario Kart, I guess, was an SNL skit this past week.
Oh, that's amazing.
Should go watch it. I only saw the opening and the weekend update. I haven't seen the whole show. Because I'll be honest with you, I haven't really watched Saturday Night Live in years.
Yeah,
but that skit sounds funny.
Yeah,
does he play Mario? He probably plays Mario.
I'm guessing he must have.
He's got the mustache, right? Already.
Yeah, I mean,
it's me, Pedro Pascal.
Look, whatever you think about the guy, I thought it was actually really funny that Elon Musk played Wario in an SNL skit.
Oh, he did, right?
He played Wario, and I'm like, okay, that's funny. I mean, whatever you think about the guy,
because Wario's the evil Mario, right?
He's evil Mario, yeah.
Waluigi. Does Waluigi just go wah?
Wah. Well, I think so. Yeah.
All right, there you go. Oh, Necrodius wants a spoof Tetris movie trailer to be made into a real movie. Oh, they made it. They made a trailer that was a spoof. That's fun.
Yeah, but the thing is that I think there's a Tetris movie, like a real Tetris movie, coming out.
I believe it.
Yeah. Well, no, but it's about the making of the game. It's not like it's like Tetris.
Is it like a documentary?
And you know how like Jobs, right? It's not a documentary. It's like
like
like a
about the people who actually made the game.
yeah, it's a biopic or
Yeah, no,
biopic.
I was assuming it was like a stupid ass CG,
No,
you know.
where the Tetraminos are walking around and like, what do you think about this? I don't know.
Wait, is that what they're called? Tetraminos, the blocks?
Yeah, the blocks are Tetraminos.
Okay, I didn't know they have a name.
Yeah,
Are they
it's
supposed
weird.
to be able to be sentient and have talk or something?
No.
No,
But
they would in
I'm
this movie,
assuming.
though. You're right. If they
Yeah,
tried
I
to
would
do
assume that people would think that's the bit of the movie.
I will check it out. I can also check it out on Peacock since I actually have that now.
Oh, there you
Because
go.
there's actually a bunch of stuff on Peacock now that I want to watch.
There you go.
You won't be sorry about watching the Mario. It does sound funny, Mario Kart.
I have to see that too.
All right, folks. You can put what other stuff in. While you do that, though, France and I have been eagerly awaiting Hogwarts. I said it right. Hogwarts I can't say Legacy. I got the Hogwarts Legacy, the video game that technically it doesn't come out till Friday, but if you ordered the early access like Francis and I did because we couldn't wait, it came out Tuesday. And so I played it yesterday for the first time. Have you played it?
I have a few hours in. I haven't gotten my wand yet.
I mean, my next stop is Hogsmeade.
That's I stopped right before going to Hogsmeade.
Oh, we're at the same exact spot. That's cool.
Yeah.
So if you're, first off, I know you may not be video game fans out there, but if you're a Harry Potter fan, like I have not been this excited in a long time for Harry Potter, which is one of my all-time favorite book series.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the movies a lot too, most of them.
Yeah.
But like just the way it starts, man, I thought was like perfect. I feel like I'm in the world of Harry Potter. Like I've always wanted to go to Hogwarts. I feel like I'm actually at Hogwarts. The characters and the acting, I think, is fucking awesome. And I actually didn't think the graphics were going to be that great, but the graphics are fucking, I think, awesome. Like it's way better than I thought it was going to be. So far, like, dude, I am like in love with this game. Like I've only played a little bit, obviously, so far, but like the spells are cool. Like you can do right. It's like it feels so like this. I actually honestly just playing a little bit. I feel like this is what I wish they would have just made as a new Harry Potter movie or series. What they're doing right here with these actors and these characters.
Oh, yeah. I mean, even though it bombed, but the Fantastic Beasts series technically is only 30 years ahead of this. It's like in the
I thought
it's 1890s or something.
1890. I thought it was 1870s. 1890.
Maybe 1890. Maybe it's 1870, but it's late 1800s.
Yeah.
Right.
I know it's not super far away from that.
Right.
But I don't know, dude. The late 1800s of Victorian is cooler, and it's set in Hogwarts.
What I kind of like about the time period is that it's like, oh, I guess they just never changed. Like the wizarding world just never changed their aesthetic.
It is the year 1890. You were right.
1890. Okay. Yeah. So they never changed their aesthetic. So it's like, oh, it's like Star Wars, where in the Old Republic, 4,000 years before the Battle of Yavin, the technology and stuff is exactly the same for 4,000 years.
But it makes sense here because magic doesn't really change.
No, true.
Hogwarts is an older place, right? And Hogwarts has this tradition. I feel like it's supposed to look older, like it's not supposed to really be modern, right?
No, I agree. I like that about that. But what I love about it also is they changed one of the spells, like the classic spell. They changed Wingardium Leviosa.
Well, that's. I thought it was Leviosa. Now it's Levioso.
But there's no Wingardium either. It's just Levioso. That's it.
You're right. It was Wingardium.
They simplified the spell, and I'm like, it makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because you're
you
yelling.
You don't want to have to say all that. You want to say quick, right?
You're saying it all the time because every time you do a spell.
Was it Levioso always though with an O, or I always saying it with an A?
No, because it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. It's Leviosa.
That's Hermione's line, right? That's what I always thought. Yeah. I actually wish not so many spells ended with O. There's too many that do that, but whatever, it's fine.
It's fine. It's Reparo, Levioso, Revello. I think that's the other one.
But there's Lumos, which is different. There's
Lumos,
Actio ends in O, actually.
Actio, yeah. So yeah, but I did find it funny that they changed one of the spells just so that you can like, oh yeah, they're gonna sing it a lot.
That's fine. Are you enjoying it?
I love it. I played on the PlayStation 5, so it looks amazing. It looks really, really good, and this is all before the day one patch. There's still a day one patch coming out on Friday or Saturday.
There is?
Yeah, there's a day one patch that
I
hasn't
didn't
been
know that.
pushed. Yeah, so it's going to fix a bunch of the problems that because there's still glitches and stuff. There's still problems in the game, but not very many.
I haven't really noticed much.
The biggest thing is graphical pop in, which you won't know until we get into the bigger world, and we haven't gone to the bigger world yet. But just walking around Hogwarts, walking around your common room, which I know you're a Ravenclaw common. Oh, and if you did you're not. What are you?
Wait, so here's the revelation. I told you this, I think, last week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But I'll reveal it. Remember, I've always told you folks I'm a Ravenclaw,
Yeah.
but I never took the quiz on Wizarding World, which I finally did last week or two, because I always wanted to be a Ravenclaw. I always thought they were cool. But I honestly did the quiz, and it revealed I was a Hufflepuff. So I must reveal, this is the big reveal, I am really a Hufflepuff, folks, and I'm proud in owning it, my Hufflepuffness. I've always said for years I'm Ravenclaw, but I'm actually Hufflepuff. And I in the game, I could have switched to Ravenclaw, but I stuck with Hufflepuff. And the Hufflepuff common room is amazing. Like, I love it so much. It's so beautiful. I've never seen it before, obviously, in the movies.
It's the Ravenclaw one. Apparently, I've seen the Ravenclaw common room. It looks amazing.
I bet they all do. You're in Gryffindor, right?
I'm Gryffindor because
Does it look like the movie one or no?
It does a little bit. I don't remember too much of the movie one, but it has like a nice common room. Everything's in red. There's a fireplace, all that stuff. All the paintings move. Anyway.
Yeah. But the common room was so awesome, and the bedroom is like, oh my god, I so wanted to I want to live here. I want to be in these dorms.
Very detailed. Everything is like exquisite. All the details. That's like the littlest ones. You interact with. You can pet cats.
Yes, I've been petting cats.
You pet cats. You can make the glow. Like you can just do a bunch of different things. It's very interactive. Now
it really feels like you're in Hogwarts.
Yeah. Now, look, we've only had a couple hours in, but I've watched a lot of reviews. And people are saying, 80 hours in, whatever, loving it.
Whoa. How are these like people who got it, or reviewers who got it early?
I'm guessing they're early reviews, yeah.
How the hell are they 80 hours in? Like, Jesus.
I don't know. I saw one YouTube
They're probably, reviewers usually get it early.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because not everyone got a review copy. A lot of outlets aren't reviewing it, stuff like that. So, you'll be hard pressed.
So yeah, it can be a pretty long game then if you do like all the side stuff.
Apparently, it's 100 hours if you do everything.
Okay.
About 40 hours if you just do the main quest. Yeah. So all the side quests and stuff is about 100 hours.
I like doing side quests.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's good.
But I'm only saying this. I don't want to get into the controversy. But
okay, I'm really trying to avoid any politics.
But the only reason why I'm bringing it up is because if you are interested and this is something you're into, do not go into the hashtag. In retaliation, there's a group of people spoiling the ending and everything about the game as much as possible. So they're spoiling stories. They're trying to. The goal right now is to ruin it for people who bought the game. So just be aware. Don't go on to Twitter. Don't look up the hashtag. There's a lot of people out there.
Hogwarts Legacy hashtag.
The Hogwarts Legacy hashtag. Yeah. Don't look that up. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I never do that. But I'm glad you warned people.
Well, that's why I'm putting it out there because I already saw it. So.
Oh no!
Yeah, I mean it's unavoidable.
I want to get you off Twitter.
It's unavoidable. Well, no, I don't personally care. It's gonna be the journey more for me than anything else. Yeah. And
don't tell me anything though that you.
No, I'm not gonna say anything. But yeah. So just be aware that it's a very controversial. Yeah, it's very controversial. They've already made a bunch of people cry. A lot of Twitch streamers have been crying lately, so just relax. It's okay. Don't stream it if you don't feel like you want to be harassed. That's the other thing.
That's all. Streamers are crying because people are harassing them?
Yeah, there's a lot of mass harassment for people that are playing the game right now. Yeah.
I'm trying so hard because I really make it a point not to talk about politics on the show, but I have so many thoughts about this.
Yeah, but that's all I'm saying.
I'm really trying hard not to do it.
Those are two things.
I'm glad you warn people.
Yeah, don't stream.
It's so gross.
It's
bullying and harassing is never okay. That's all I'm saying.
And there's a lot of it right now. A lot of it. It's really interesting.
And it's not okay because you think your cause is right. And you're the only one that's right and everyone else is wrong. It's not okay to bully and harass people, no matter what side you're on.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that because we could be here all day talking about that.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
But anyway, Greg says it's going to be like the KOTOR of Potter, Knights of the Old Republic.
I
which
agree.
is
I
a
agree.
prequel to the Star Wars universe. Actually, a good analogy because this is before, I guess, everything we've seen really pretty much with Harry Potter so far, right?
Yeah.
Because it is like, I guess, what, about 40 or 30, 40 years before Newt Scamander?
Yes. Yeah. So about 20 about
What is
20,
that, in the 20s?
30
30s?
years. Yeah. So Newt's stuff is in the 20s, mid 20s. It's before World War One. So
Newt
whatever.
stuff?
Yeah, Newt stuff is right before World War One.
No, it can't be. World War One starts in 1914.
Oh, then it's. Oh,
Is it
maybe it's
between the World
afterwards.
Wars? Is it
It's
between the World
between the
Wars?
World
I think it's between the
Wars, I think.
Wars.
Then, yeah.
Can you spend the whole game trying to learn everything from the restrict section?
I mean, they bring it up.
There are definitely areas of Hogwarts we can't get to so far. So
No.
you may very well be able to get the restricted section.
No, that's I love that. I like it's just having to remember where everything is. It's just like, oh my god, I don't remember where this stuff is because
What do
there's
you
like because I have to remember where all the locked chests are and the locked doors are.
Huh? Oh,
Well,
well, no, but remember,
'cause you have
any
to be-
quest it'll lead you to it. Any quest.
No, but there's like random chests right throughout Hogwarts
Oh,
that are
yeah.
locked at like a level
That's just
11.
bonus stuff. That's just
Like
bonus.
level 11. Oh, and one of my favorite things is you get to what's called transmogrify, so you can make your character look any way you want.
Wait, what?
So in other words, if you get a coat, like a really nice coat, you can actually make it look like any other coat if you press the Y button on the Xbox or whatever. Like you press a button while you're on the coat, like in the because you have gear, you can dress
Yeah,
up, right?
I've gone to the gear. Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually change. You can actually keep the stats of that item, but make it look like a different item right off the bat, which I love. So you can make your character look whatever you want the entire game. You don't have to make it look like whatever
I
item.
don't understand what you. I don't actually understand what you're saying because.
So in other words,
I created my character at the beginning. Obviously, I created her look and everything, and I got gear like as a pre-order. I got the Fanatic's robe, which I'm wearing now.
Yeah.
And other stuff. But what do you?
So in other words, I got a green, like this really ugly green robe, but it's like a legendary robe. I think it's like a 9 offense or something like that, but it's ugly. So I'm like, I don't like that. So you can do what's called transmog, which is you just press a button and make it look like the fan robe, but while keeping the stats.
You can do that from the
ugly green robe.
gear menu.
Yeah, there's like a little button. You'll see it. It'll prompt you if you just hover over a thing. So you
That's
can
cool.
you can look this because you have different things that make you look different. Like
That
there's
just changes your gear, not you. Your
no,
face, right?
just your look. Yeah, just your clothes. Yeah,
I do like though that we got like some special items in the pre-order.
that was fun. Yeah, I have Defense Against the Dark Arts robes because it's PlayStation 5 exclusive, and I have these Defense Against the Dark Arts.
I have Defense Against the Dark Arts robes too.
Does the robes
I have
move?
PC. I have PC version.
Oh, maybe it's just for the deluxe version.
I don't wear them though because I didn't like the way they look as much as the other one.
I just like that they move. I like that,
it
like
does move, yes.
the stuff
And I
moves in the cloth.
Okay, that is cool. I do.
No,
also like that
I'm wearing the
tell-
classic prefect clothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're not going with the Fanatic. All right.
Or maybe it's the Fanatic. I don't
Fanatics are
remember.
pretty cool.
Yeah, Fanatic one's pretty good.
But they're all good, and I like that you can tell just by looking at the color, like around here of the hood, what house everybody's in when you're talking to them.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm just telling you now, beautiful.
I think the idea of KOTOR is that the conflict of two sides, Jedi and Sith, which are both wrong, are at constant conflict, causing technology to stagnate due to constant destruction.
Makes
Plus,
sense.
KOTOR is one of the greatest Star Wars game ever made, I think, in my opinion.
I agree.
But a great RPG.
It definitely had the best twists. Like it actually, like you were actually surprised that like, oh, that's who your character is. Oh, that's who this person is. Oh, I get it. That's cool. So yeah, KOTOR has, yeah. Sorry, non-gamers, but yeah, it's so good.
Enjoy Wizarding. Every Wizarding World quiz Necrosis taken has been Ravenclaw. Like everyone, also alignment. Okay, well then, yeah, you're a Ravenclaw, Necrosis, absolutely.
See, look, I'm always Gryffindor, and I hate it because I too want to be.
Why do you want to be Ravenclaw?
Oh no, I want to be Hufflepuff.
You want to be Hufflepuff. You want to be what I am.
Yeah.
Come to the Hufflepuff. We accept you.
Well, they give you a choice. The fun part is like
you can in the game. You can choose it.
But I'm like, no, Pottermore.
I feel like I had to be true to my quiz. Yeah. Is that what you did it too?
I did too. Yeah. Because I had to link the. I'm linking the accounts. Of course I am.
Yeah.
I'm going to totally whatever I did. So I'm going to have the same Patronus, which I forget what my Patronus was. And I should have the same
wand.
Wand.
Wand. I don't know. It didn't say a Patronus, but it said wand. It'll bring him.
I don't know if it'll say. Yeah, I don't know
hope
if
it doesn't do Patronus because I hate my fucking Patronus.
Yeah, I think mine's like a.
adder snake.
I think mine's an otter. I think mine's actually an
Oh my god,
otter.
that would have been like perfect for Hufflepuff. I think because badgers, otters. I don't know. They're kind of
Yeah,
similar.
they're similar.
Gryffindor still they're cool. You know, all the main characters are Gryffindor.
I look. I'm a fan of Gryffindor. Don't get me wrong. It's just
But
that
I don't want to be in Gryffindor either.
But the thing is, everyone.
That's
Like
not
everyone.
That's why I think a lot of people
that's-
don't want to be because all the
yeah.
main characters are Gryffindor.
All the main characters are Gryffindor. Even Luna. Even Luna Lovegood
No,
is like one of my
Luna's
favorite.
Ravenclaw.
Was she Ravenclaw? Okay.
Yeah. My girl Tonks is Hufflepuff though, so I like that. I
Oh
like
yeah, Tonks.
By the way, folks, if we're out there, there is the deputy headmistress in this game is a Weasley woman, so it must probably a descendant of George Weasley.
Oh yeah.
Or you know, the Weasleys.
Oh, and there's a Gryffindor character who's
and
a
there's
Weasley.
a Gryffindor Weasley.
Yeah, and you'll meet him. It's not a
Yeah.
spoiler.
Is there
It's
and there's also and Nigel something Black who's the headmaster.
Oh Nell. Oh yeah.
Nigellus Black or something, I think, or
Yeah, Nigel is Black. Yeah,
who I'm assuming is a descendant of Sirius.
played by Simon Pegg.
Is it? See, I'm actually I'm curious, but I'm kind of not looking up because sometimes I prefer when I don't know the actors. I just like to enjoy their characters.
When they were doing the promo for it on the lead up, they did an interview with him.
I would not have guessed
like,
that was Simon Pegg though, so that's good.
Yeah.
Like I said, dude, I'm blown away. The actors, like the guy who played. You don't need to tell me, but Fig, the first professor.
I don't know who plays.
He's
Fig.
so good, man. I'm like, oh god, this guy is amazing.
Yeah.
Greg, why would you hate play it? It actually looks like an amazing game. Maybe he just doesn't like Harry Potter. But he hate watches and plays so many things.
Here's the thing. I think Greg hates everything, and so it doesn't matter what he's doing. He's hate playing, hate watching, hate something.
Yeah. But he does say live and let live and enjoy stuff. So that's nice.
I
that is
100%. I agree.
That is not foul at all, Greg, to say that.
And
Wait,
yeah, I want
the quiz that got Earth Kingdom.
Well, no, because
is this an Avatar quiz?
Yeah, because Julie mentioned the Avatar quiz.
Oh.
If you were, maybe that's.
I'm sorry, Julie. I got so hyped up about my Hogwarts legacy. Let's get back to that in 1 second. Yes, Luna's Ravenclaw. Gryffindor takes anyone. God.
It's kind of you're not wrong, Necrotius.
You know what is nice though? You probably have you met the Sebastian Slytherin guy who duels you?
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah.
So I like that they have, which is true. They have some cool, nice Slytherin people as well, and they have some actually kind of. I've met one kind of arrogant Hufflepuff girl. So as real life would be, you have nice and bad people in every.
The headmaster is Slytherin.
Yeah, well, Black was Slytherin, wasn't?
Yeah, the whole line is Slytherin. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they thought he was no good.
Well.
You gotta be gifted to be a Ravenclaw.
Well, yeah,
you gotta be
Ravenclaw
gifted to be in all of them. But yes, they are very intelligent, very wise, right? Clever.
Yeah, which is kind of why I was surprised that Hermione made it into Gryffindor. I would have totally thought she'd be a Ravenclaw.
She is more of a. You're right. She's totally more of a Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
That's why. I mean, okay, just joking. That's
all right.
That's why. You know what? I totally get why she did it that way because she kind of needed all the main characters to be in the same house so they can be in the common room and do all this stuff together.
But there's other rooms.
I know, but it probably would have been more accurate to have them be in different houses.
Yeah.
Like Ron's probably not a Gryffindor either.
No, I think that's legacy. I think for Ron it was legacy because I think all the Weasleys were Gryffindor. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's like Harvard.
And the house could take that account, but
yeah.
Hermione, I don't know. I mean, Hermione was new because her parents were Muggle, right? So
yeah, she was a mudblood.
Don't say that. No, that's a terrible slur, Francis.
That is a Muggle slur.
Don't be like fucking Draco, asshole, Malfoy.
Purebloods. Hey. I hope you meet a Malfoy out there somewhere.
Oh, if I do, I want to punch him.
Especially since
I want to stick my wand up his ass.
What I love about what's kind of annoying, but it's fine, is how big, but also how small the Harry Potter world is. Because I'm like, you met a Weasley and we met a Black. Okay, all right.
But first off, it's nice to tie it in, but it makes sense, right? These are only certain people are witches and wizards.
Weasley,
these lines continue on.
That's true. No, that's a good point. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Right.
It is interesting though that early on you get a mention of a character from Ouagadougou, the largest wizarding school, which is somewhere in Africa, which I never knew about. I don't know if that's as new to the game or if this is
that's established. There's if
it's on the Wizarding World site and stuff.
I'm pretty sure it is.
She came up with, but that now I'm thinking like, oh man, for like sequels, dude. Maybe sequels they could do it like other schools we could go to.
Yeah, because there's transfer students all the time, so you can
I
have
mean, we
like
know two of them are the Norse guys and the French girls for sure, because
right,
that's in book 4.
right.
And well, there's some that stupid American school with the terrible names,
Oh,
Pugwudgie and whatever fucking.
yeah, don't mention the American school.
I hate the names of those ones. Anyway, if you were to
But
create an avatar in the
mentions.
metaverse, what would it be? Oh, so metaverse meaning like Facebooky.
Yeah, the
Well, wait,
metaverse.
I don't even know how the metaverse is working. Like, can you actually create
Yeah.
avatars in it?
Well, Zuckerberg did like a Q&A as his metaverse avatar in.
How do you do this? You go to metaverse.com or something? Like, I don't know, how does this work? Or you have to do VR?
It's VR. Yeah,
Oh, it's VR,
it's a VR thing. I don't know how you do it either. I mean, it's probably just like anything else, just an app that you can download, and then you're in the metaverse, just like in Second Life. You're in Second Life. Oh, you're in metaverse. But
Well, similar to what I did for Hogwarts Legacy, where I created a cool Asian female character, I would create some kind of cool kick butt anime girl character, probably.
which is very there's this app that people use called VR Chat, where like 90% of the characters there are anime girls. It doesn't matter. It's just all anime girls. But yeah,
Or not anime, some kind of like Asian, like cool martial arts,
Asian
swordswoman
inspired.
type
Oh.
inspired thing, kung fu inspired thing. Yeah,
The thing is, the only problem is that when you speak, it's going to be weird.
it's gonna be so me. Can
It's
I
gonna-
flip
yeah.
my voice?
There's probably a way, but I mean,
Oh well, if it was my voice, then I guess maybe I wouldn't do that.
yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know how much it matters.
So who would you make?
I don't know. That's a good question. I would probably.
You should make me, and I'll make you.
The thing is, if I
I'll just go around saying, "Yes, I'm a Russian sub commander."
well, sure. Well, hello there, people.
I'll just talk like Sean Connery. You doing
That's
Sean
right.
Connery? That's what I'll do.
Everyone, welcome to the metaverse.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. That's what they should hear when they log in.
You're ready to indulge in some sexy time as a metaverse. Just like saying metaverse.
All right, so who are you gonna be? You're gonna be Sean Connery? Who are you
No,
gonna be?
I would probably see the problem
Yourself?
with that. Yeah, I'd probably just be myself.
All right.
Well,
I mean, if it's yeah,
because it's the metaverse, I think it's a little different. I would
I
want
guess
to
so in
probably
that
look
case.
closer to me. If it was like a video game, yeah, like my character is also female. In
Harry Potter and
yeah.
Hogwarts, yeah.
But I always I've been doing that for decades,
Well, me too.
making my
I've always
characters
done that,
female. Yeah.
Dude, I could say this is one of my favorite characters I've ever created. Though, like, I love the look of my character,
Oh, people are really impressed with the character design.
and I like that. Unlike some of them, which I used to be really into, it's not ridiculously. You can't change everything, little thing.
No.
But you could change enough to make it look really good.
Yeah, they have they have an
It
Asian
doesn't take me forever
face,
to create the fucking character.
right? They have an Asian face. They have
Well, they have multiple Asian faces, multiple
Asian faces. Yeah. So
Yeah, all different races, different hairstyles. Wait, what? Where is this? Is this like an avatar quiz?
I'm looking it up because I now want to know what kingdom I'm in.
Oh, I don't think we can do. It's probably gonna be too many questions, though, right?
No, we'll do it out loud.
Oh, wait, what? Okay, tell me where you're going.
Okay, I have it from
What did you type in?
brainfall.com. I said avatar quiz, what kingdom? And I have several. There's BuzzFeed. There's Brainfall, which is which avatar of the last Airbender nation do you belong
that.
to? But is it kingdom? I thought they were Earth Nation.
No,
Are they kingdoms?
well, Earth Kingdoms of the Fire Nation. I guess
8.
it depends on which one. Some
It
are
is 8
kingdoms, some are
This is the one. Brainfall has 8 questions. Okay.
Rainfall.
Mhm.
All right, so we're gonna do this together.
Yes. So who's
Hey,
your
we're
favorite?
doing the Avatar: The Last Airbender quiz, folks. Not Avatar: The James Cameron movies.
Here's the problem. How much of Avatar: The Last Airbender have you seen for you to be able to answer these questions?
Not much, but I'm
Okay.
gonna. Okay, wait. Who's your favorite character? Is that what you got?
That's what I'm saying, yeah. So who's your favorite character in the series? Toph, who is a blind earthbender. Sokka, who's a waterbender.
Is
Zuko,
that the girl?
That's the girl. Zuko, who's like the main villain, who's a firebender, and Aang, who's an airbender.
Right, I know those characters. Well, Sokka's the. Wait, I thought she was a different. I thought her name was Katara.
Oh, maybe it was maybe the Sokka's the dude. I don't
Isn't
remember.
Katara the waterbender girl who he meets right away?
Ahsoka isn't a bender then, is he? Let's see.
Why
Ahsoka
isn't she on
Avatar.
here? I already don't like this
Oh, it
question.
is the dude. Okay, it's the dude. Okay, so I was wrong. It's the dude.
Oh no, that's her brother, right?
The brother, yeah.
Oh, that guy's annoying. I know. I've heard he gets better, but
But I didn't know he could
Toph
bend.
Earth?
Toph is Earth, yeah.
Uh,
Ahsoka's just a regular
above?
dude. Oh, he's a waterbender too. Then he's from the water tribe. All right, I guess I'll
Who
pick.
Toph is?
Yeah, water. So you have water, earth, fire, or air.
Jeez.
I would be air. I think still.
You're going Aang?
Yeah.
I mean, out of these, I don't know what Toph is like really. So
No, just think about their elements. So Toph is
no,
an earth
but I
element.
think you're supposed to. But no, but I'm actually choosing who I like.
Oh,
That's what
Toph
the
is
question
apparently very lovable. Probably some of people's most favorite
All
character.
right, I'll choose him for now.
Okay, it's a her.
Her. Okay, even better. I'll choose her.
You're fighting with your best friend. How do you handle it? I sit down, talk it out, and apologize. I fight hard. Winning an argument is more important than keeping a friendship. I find a solution and present it to my friend. I'll hear my friend out, but I won't cave in if I know I'm right.
The middle one is ridiculous.
I fight
winning an
hard.
argument is more important than keeping a stupid friendship.
Who needs a friend?
These are interesting. 3 of these are actually okay. Besides that one, I think the other 3 are okay.
I'd probably find a solution and present it to my friend.
That's what I'm leaning towards too.
Okay.
I think I'll do that one.
If your friends were to describe you, what would they say? A, that I'm goofy and fun. B, that I'm persistent and I know what I want. C, that I'm very disciplined and maybe a little spoiled. D, that I'm kind and caring. I'm definitely goofy and fun, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It depends on who I'm with. Everyone sees me differently. Right? Yeah. But I'm thinking more goofy and fun overall.
Fun could be good.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go with kind. Let me read the next one. Who is your favorite avatar? Aang, Korra, Kyoshi, Roku. Well, I know who Aang and Korra are.
Well, Roku's the thing that you watch TV on.
I love that's my choice. I'm just going to go Korra. She's waterbender, right?
Yeah, I think so. All right, Korra.
We'll try to get through. I'm trying to get through this, so I don't know if this is exciting for people. Thank you for your patience, folks.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're afraid? Repress my emotions, of course. Tough it out until whatever's scaring me is gone. Find a clever solution to deal with my fear. Talk to your friend or family member. We'll face our fears together. I'll take that last one.
Oh, man. That's a good question. You know what? Find a clever solution.
All right, you want to read the next one?
All right. If you could be a bender, what element would you choose? Air, fire, water, or earth?
I'm going.
I mean,
water.
ideally, I'd want to be fire. Because I'm a little of
a... Be truthful.
Yeah, I'm a pyromaniac. I like burning things.
What?
I do. I actually
Wait, are you
like
really?
Yeah. I used to go to bonfires at the beach. And I would just throw as anything. I didn't care what it was. If it could explode, I didn't care. I would throw it into the fire because I wanted to see it blow up.
All right, but you're not burning down people's houses.
No, I like fire.
Okay.
I just
pyromaniac just makes me feel I like your.
I haven't burned anyone's house down intentionally, or accidentally. Okay. But yeah.
What's our next question?
Your most precious possession has been stolen. What do? You look around for it more. I'm sure I've misplaced it. You start accusing everyone around me. I'll be able to tell when I've accused the right person. You find out who did it and steal something from them. You become visibly upset about it until the thief feels guilty and gives it back.
I'm gonna look around for it more. Some of these are funny though.
I'll probably just look around. I'm forgetful, so I'm going to look around for it and see if I misplay it. Yeah.
Which of these values is most important to you? Last question.
Okay.
Community, honor, like a Klingon, determination, peace.
Those are all good values, actually.
These actually are really good.
Actually, lately for me, it's been honor. I've been thinking about honor a lot lately.
Calculating result, almost done. Oh, what? So who do we get? Result.
All right.
Take the short survey to see your result. Oh, what a fuck!
No, you can skip it. You can skip this step, and the bottom is a skip the step.
Oh, it won't let me.
Oh,
damn it!
I was able to skip the step. I belong with the air nomads. You're clever, kind, and fun. You don't like conflict, but you can easily come up with a solution that pleases everyone. You would love the peaceful and lively life of the air nomads.
Oh, so you're air?
Air, yep. Yes, yes, Greg, I need wood bending. Just happens. I don't need wood bend. I already have wood bending. You give me a piece of wood. I don't know. Maybe I can't bend it. I can't bend wood. Necrodia says I would create my own style, sound bending based off air bending, ability to manipulate sound waves. A pin drop could be increased by a sound so loud it could take down a city. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, that's good. So you were air?
Yes.
I'm water.
Ooh, there you go.
Versatile and brave. You belong in the water tribe. You would fit well with the community-oriented culture and enjoy helping others. You're a perfect fit for this tribe.
Now I want to know how you become Earth, and because we had 2 Earths in there, we had 2 Earth kingdoms. Marx was Earth, and Tammy was Earth.
Yeah.
So
well, you picked Toph for one, which I actually did pick though, but I had more water answers than.
And I guess
it's kind of weird that you act. One of the questions is just which one do you want to be, but that doesn't like,
Yeah, but I bet you.
Do you want to be?
Yeah, that's true, huh? I guess.
But yeah, I guess it's taking into account everything. I actually like the Wizarding World quiz though because it's some of them.
It's a long quiz.
Some of them, but a lot of them are not obvious, like what they mean necessarily. Which I like that you can't tell what it's going to put you into.
Yeah, they give you a scenario and they say, "What would you do? Would you slap them? Would you buy them a pie? Would you?
Would you buy them a pie?"
Right, like it's like weird answers.
Throw the pie in their face.
Yeah.
Well, the first one for me though was just river or forest. That was it. And I was like, okay.
Well, if I threw the pie in their face, I'd be House Lister's mate. That's what I would be.
Yes, you would. House Three Stooges. He would love that. House Three Stooges. That's what he wishes the whole Hogwarts was just throwing pies in people's faces.
Pies.
It's the house pie. Pie house.
Pie house.
Although in the common rooms, at least in Hufflepuff, you can eat a lot of snacks. They have snacks set out.
Yeah, apples. A lot of apples.
Oh, besides apples, we have desserts. We have treats.
In Gryffindor, it was a cup of tea and fruit.
Oh, we got Hufflepuff is next to the kitchen. That's why we got the good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, do you have the fat lady in the entrance?
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. Do you have to give the password, right?
Yes, and it was some weird Latin word. I didn't know what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, for Hufflepuff, you got to knock a certain way on the barrels, and they opens up.
Oh, that's cool.
In the base, yeah.
What's weird is, and maybe I don't know if it's the same for Hufflepuff, but it narrows into like a circular tunnel to get out of Gryffindor common room, and I'm like, that's so unnecessary. Too. Like, make it standing room. Why don't you walk at? Like,
well, mine's big enough you can walk through it. You have to crouch.
You have to crouch a little bit.
Oh, well, mine makes sense though because you walk through like this. It's actually like a barrel, like as a hideout, so it's circular. It makes sense the way Hufflepuff is.
Okay.
Let's see here. Yes, I throw pies in people's faces. Oh, even your own. But wait, listen to me. I want to throw a pie in your face. Can I also do that?
I've never had a pie thrown in my face ever.
I've always actually wanted to do that. Throw a whipped cream pie in someone's face.
Yeah, never happened. I'd love that. I'd like a nice like a chocolate cream pie. Just
chocolate cream cheese. Normally, just have whipped cream on them, so it doesn't. You really want.
No, but I want it to be tasty. I mean, whipped cream's tasty, but I like that extra.
You want that in your face, the chocolate cream?
Yeah, so I could eat it.
So you can eat it. Okay, yeah. Pie bender. I like that, Marks.
Pie bending.
You can make as you throw the pies, you just bend it so it smacks people right in the face.
It's like
across the room.
It's like bending bullets, but in the pie tin, you throw the pie tin and it like bends in the air.
Neo's like he's dodging as like the whipped cream is like in slow motion falling off.
I don't see why not.
Somebody should do a spoof
I don't see why not. Make it happen.
Whoa. That pie's delicious.
Can't believe this pie almost hit me. Oh, totally could have been hit by a pie. I know that's not counter. I mean, I know my counter reason is just like some surfer guy.
But it's whatever. It's an exaggerated. That's what we do here, right? Give me your Nick Cage again.
It's a little deeper and like a little like this. He has a little bit of a not a lisp, but he has a little bit of a thing that goes on in his mouth.
Oh, pie throwing at FrefCon. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You throw all the pies in our faces. All right. Thank you, folks. Thanks for all that. Thanks for the topics. Thank you for not minding our Star Trek and Hogwarts Legacy chats.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. People love Harry Potter and Star Trek, so lots
Yeah.
of people do anyway. Not everybody, but and thanks so much for watching. Thank you for watching in post. We appreciate it. Matthew Alm, who's Sycamore Matt in the chat, will be as our guest next week. So excited to have him on. We'll do more geeky shenanigans with him.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I got to play Elvis actually last year at Dragon Con in a game.
You got to play Elvis?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. Remember, you can go to. I gotta put this up here. Let me do it. Tell them where to find you, and I'll create the banner right now.
Oh yeah. POI podcast. You can find it at twitch.tv/POI podcast for Josh and I and our shenanigans as we talk about the weird and wonderful world of stuff, which is our thing.
Oops, sorry.
Or you can also hack.
that was the wrong thing.
But yeah, go check that out. And Sincere Sarcasm done it if you want to go
right?
on POI podcast. That's it. Twitch.tv/POI podcast. You can find previous episodes. You can find us at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Pacific, 7:30 Mountain for our show. It's about an hour long. We talk about all sorts of stuff. If you like wrestling, he likes to talk about wrestling, so we talk about wrestling sometimes. But if you don't like talking
I watched
about,
a little Royal Rumble last week.
oh, there you go. So Jeff would like it.
No, not really. I used to like wrestling, and I've tried to get into it, and I just think it's the most ridiculous thing ever.
I continue to be one of the very few people who has never ever, except for one Royal Rumble that I saw live because a friend of mine invited me to go watch Royal Rumble live. I got to see The Rock in person as he asked if we could smell what he was cooking, and I'm like, yes, I very much can smell what you're cooking. The Rock, thank you. So
that just sounds like he's farting to me.
Look, there were some things there that I just did not understand. Certain chants that I didn't know was a thing. Like the wrestling is weird, but there you go.
Thank you, Necrodius.
Yeah.
Appreciate you watching. And his brother knows two Elvis impersonators.
Oh, nice. Very fun. I like that.
All right. You want to mention the thing before you go? This.
Look, there's so many things. What thing?
That was vague.
Yes. Yeah. Look, I'm there. It is. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to get a kidney. I'm glad I don't. I'm glad you can't really see how life sucks not having a functioning kidney. It does suck, but if you know someone, or if you yourself would be nice, it would feel like donating a kidney. It's you can definitely live a good life with the one that you have, just one. So if you can definitely let me have one for just being kind, that'd be great. It's a weird experience, but yeah, if you could do that, that'd be awesome. UCLAKidneyDonor.org. My name Francis Fernandez. My birth date November 8th, 1980. This will let people know if you can, if you're eligible. It's very specific types of people who can go ahead and donate kidney. I'm a universal recipient, so don't worry about blood type and all that stuff. So it'd be great because I'd like to be able to do this with a little more pep. You think I have a lot of energy now? Imagine if I had a functioning kidney, I would be so energetic and so wild and so crazy.
And all the pep.
Great. I'll have all the pep. I'd have to make a drink and call it like Pepco or Pep something and turn it into a soda.
See, what could you end that with?
I don't know. Well, we'll have to pep and see, I guess, at some point.
Yes.
But yeah.
We have to see how we pep.
We have to see how we pep. So again, just letting people know. Wow.
Official sponsor. No, I'm just kidding.
Apropos. So yeah, just again, putting it out there. If anyone's interested, that'd be great. And I would really appreciate it. And I would yeah.
Yeah, the thing. All right, Jazz,
the thing.
Okay, so Necrodius says if you put it out again, he'll definitely share it if you tag him. So thank you, Necrodius. Sharing is also great, folks.
And and it is caring, so thank you.
Paprisa. Oh, like Frefrisa. Paprisa.
Paprisa.
Right. That sounds good, actually.
Mm.
Paprisa. All right, folks. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you next week, next Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. Bye.